Um, honestly, if you feel up to it, you can leave, but there's things you need to pay attention to.
Like what?
Infection for one, but that
Okay.
one's no duh. You need to. I know it's gonna be. I mean, you can have someone else look at it if you don't want to, but you need to look at the surgical site and see if the blood is flowing properly through it, so it's
Okay.
not like pale white.
All right. When should I
Um,
check it?
uh, I let that bandage sit on it for at least a day.
Okay.
Let it do its thing, and then after that, we'll take it off and see how it's looking. See, we might have to do some debridement on the area, which is gross, but it helps fight infections off.
Wow, Aiden. That's rude.
All right.
I'm not even doing an
I'm still
intro.
on duty. I
Hello,
have
I
such
hello.
a
mean,
busy day.
uh,
Probably late duty from now, I would
you can
say.
do lay duty and try not to get
Yeah.
super sweaty because that'll infections.
Okay, so
But
don't wear.
running,
Just wear a short sleeve.
yeah.
Okay. And short shorts.
Well,
So there might have been a
I'm not
shark
going
incident.
that far,
Ron, what do you think?
but yeah, light definitely light duty.
I think we could go with the short shorts for today. Just make
Okay.
sure they're the green color.
Yep.
And then if we get it dirty, just come back here. We'll clean it out and just rebandage you.
Okay.
I just hate making people stay
Those
here.
ads
It's
are
the
gonna
worst.
start
Yeah.
soon.
No, I don't. I don't like staying.
So we get the pre-roll out of the way.
Zona, I wouldn't mind, but I hate hiccups.
Yeah, your vitals are looking actually pretty good.
Okay. I'll live. I have meeting simulator for the next 3 hours, so
Oh,
yeah.
well then yeah, you should be fine to do that.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you. Thank
Oh,
you
no
for
problem.
trying.
Oh yeah, I mean I'll let Dr. Gemma know, and
Thank
he'll
you.
probably get in touch with you.
Yeah. We gotta kill every shark in the state.
We have to.
Yeah, that's fair. What if the
I c-
shark swallowed the arm whole and we can just reattach it?
well, did you not hear? It was mangled. She had to cut it
Ah,
off. Yeah. And I kept going in and out of consciousness, and I kept hearing the little I don't know, I can't imitate the noise, but the suppressor. I could hear it.
Oh, I said like
But
freaking 10 boxes of dead ammo.
God. They might have mutated the radiation.
Maybe.
yeah, and also
That's why they're
one
not
leg,
dying.
apparently.
Unless it's just a huge what's the word for a group of sharks? Is there a word for it?
That's a good question.
It's a shiver.
A shiver of sharks. Yeah, maybe there's just a huge shiver of sharks. Did you know that, or did you Google that?
I knew that because I once said frenzy of sharks because it's the actual collective noun that I thought it was, and then someone was like wrong. I had to Google
A
it like a
shiver.
month ago.
Well, they do make people shiver with fear, I guess. Anyway, let's get out of here. I don't want to be in hospitals.
You're coming, Ron.
I think he's just gonna sit down.
Already starting to question the short.
Huh?
I don't know. Let's get you changed first. I think there's a change room here.
There is. It's in the left.
Yeah, we'll just wait.
Holy shit, I wanted to do something. Then the RP happened and I forgot. Wow. I saw something. Yeah, I saw something horrible. Penguin. Or was it in the county chat, I believe? I got too many chats.
It was my sleeve arm. God. I went through so much pain with that.
Right.
Oh no.
Well, then it might not, you know. People won't even notice.
Yep, you can't tell.
Well, on your left.
Right, well, let's get out there.
I was insensitive. I wouldn't feel it with my left.
Yeah, there it was.
I
I
think it
don't
was
think
a-
you know.
Thinking it was more a reference.
You couldn't tell.
Hello, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, fam. Stay safe.
Remember to watch Perfection.
I will.
Do you want to go to a clothing store so you can, you know?
The other thing she was working on and kept
That
it
was it.
to a smaller group.
I can see what I can do.
Pretty sure there's a way. Fuck. Thank God you can open the door with your right hand.
Okay. It took me
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna
long
take us
to
up to
remember.
Polito again, and then I'm gonna take a break for about.
Alright, Bush, you staying around?
Yeah, we're gonna have the CID thingy later on anyways.
Oh yeah, it's an hour.
Well, Bush, you gonna stay around? Crash. I hope everybody's doing well. Yes, I am like an hour early. I don't think that's gonna matter. I could have streamed the whole ordeal. I was having fun. I was just watching people getting attacked by sharks. Hello. They're not on the radio anymore.
Hey, Bush, we were just doing a arm situation there real quick.
Yes, I'm running to up and Adam, grab something to
Up and
eat
Adam.
because I didn't grab anything at HVTU back there, so
Oh,
just pick
Christ,
me up from
yeah.
up there.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
I'm stuck in traffic again. I don't know why downtown got so hoity-toity either.
It's this morning, so I'm chilling. That's fair. Lately I've been going to bed at like 2 a.m., which is a mistake. And then I wake up around the time when I usually wake up for work and go back to sleep for another 4 hours or so. And those extra 3 hours aren't great. Just running in, grabbing something real quick.
Okay. Are you doing anything?
Bush, can you get me some?
PD from dispatch, are there any rangers that could go to the barrio and
glove box.
assist Tito Tinker with giant raccoons that are trying to break into his food truck?
What?
19776.
Did you hear that on the radio?
Shine
What did I
raccoons.
say?
The giant raccoon's trying to break into a taco truck in the barrio.
Oh. Well, it sounds like a city cop problem.
I'm gonna call the
The fuck
Rangers.
is-
10-9, what's the location?
It's probably a rat and not a
The
raccoon.
barrio?
Bravo 90, I'm around the corner, but I'm just gonna stay in my vehicle until the Rangers get there. Whiskey 776 as well. Okay, yeah, there's there's two giant raccoons here. Hey, firm. They're city
fuck?
raccoons. They're gonna probably be vicious. Well, not really vicious, but aggressive.
Domesticate them.
Yeah, I'm following them right now. We're going north along a little big one. They're going into the back. Try and give them some
Just
space.
one into the alleyway.
Give them some space. We'll see if we can round them up and probably come out the city.
I might,
one Ranger 7 is on scene.
Might test cheek with murdering all the sharks.
Who the fuck is
Woman with a
snitching
warrant
near
seen
there?
at the airport.
Hey, firm. Let's
What
we'll take this to a channel to coordinate the effort to get them up the barrio.
Fucking about Aurora again, isn't it? And they're going to try and bait people to go
What
and
happened to Austin?
detain them again to try and sue further. I
shark
guarantee that's
attacks.
what it is.
Or they're just getting. What I would say is they're probably gonna try and beat people to come down to arrest them to then shoot them. It's my wager.
We were chasing Eugene.
They're trying to do something.
And
They
they went into the water and there were like 6 sharks or so.
Let them be Karens down there.
Appreciate it.
Got our own murder clip to fucking deal with. A staff at the bank and we make the station. I haven't picked up a paycheck in a while. Oh, I forwarded you the
haven't
money
done
for the
mine.
prosthetic, by the way.
What'd you say, sorry? Ow.
What? Oh, okay. I said I forwarded you the money for the prosthetic.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
You're okay. You're okay.
Oh my god. What the fuck? I'm seeing things. You just drove into a rock.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's kind of you.
I think you it might be the thing that caused us to have headaches earlier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I'm... No, this
That one was
is
wild.
worse. No, this is worse.
I'm just driving, going along the highway.
Holy shit. Okay, I think I'm a little better now. No, I'm not. Never mind.
Oh,
There's a cat. Look at that cat.
cute, but I
Nice.
don't know why in the middle of the road, but you know.
Aw.
Yeah, it's silly, but
And look at your
Grim.
email.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. Listen, if I was
EMS from FIB.
Yeah, they
pretty
do.
nice.
I've
I
got
don't
an
know
old
why.
guy saying he needs medical attention at the FIB building. If you could head over here.
Oh god. 10-4. We'll have you on route.
Oh, I just picked up $9,000. Yeah, mine took a while to come through as well.
Do you have a good paycheck?
Mine was like $9,000.
Mm.
How is the car broken? Car's not turning it.
Well, Gabe's around the corner.
Okay.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Either would you be able to repair our car right outside the front of the Polito Bank? Thank you so much. Yeah. Promise I tried to hang up. It'll do it any day, you know.
I think I'm better now. A little.
Mm-hmm. I hate that it's so pixelated when you're close.
God, what a fucked up day.
Oh, it's definitely something.
At least you get to wear you have meetings from now on.
Yeah, but at the same time, I have meetings from now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Although the second one shouldn't be too long. It's just which FTO should we fire or hire or whatever.
And don't fire me.
Eastern 976, latest 60s at LSIA.
H29.
Eddie Bean.
Being, yeah. What are the guys? Didn't know that a sergeant, never mind.
I think I might have made Dave drive up to Polito for nothing.
Who's Dave?
Dave Johnson. He's a deputy with Sandy.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, did he handle
I think
the
I've met
meadow
that guy
stuff?
before.
Well, he's at PBSD waiting to get hired as a probationary FTO, but TS meeting later, so I might just wait. He might have to wait. I feel
Yeah,
bad,
maybe
but at the same
cool.
time, fuck him.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Yeah, right. I took a repair kit to this thing earlier, but
23
obviously the
LSIA,
cosmetics were all fucked up.
06.
But then I was just sitting here in the car park, turning the
Yeah,
engine
it's
off, and then it
pushed.
died on us. So.
Yeah, when you do it that way, those are just like very temporary to get you to a mechanic type solution. But yeah, once you turn off the engine, it usually dies.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a fix a flat type thing.
Yeah, we were in the middle of fucking nowhere, and the only people nearby were the bastards, and they were fucking angry from some officer from Del Perro fucking with them.
The bastards
What?
angry?
Del
Never.
Perro fucking with people? I have never heard of such a thing.
Classic.
What's your state ID, Ron?
2019.
You charge him for that. I'm gonna do my thing.
You said 2019?
Yeah.
Okay. There's that part for
Thank you.
on-site fee.
And there's the mobile wax.
Whoa. We should get wax actually. All of our cars.
We can't have the
I think-
goddamn captain or whatever of Polito running around in an unwaxed car.
Those
Sign
things
has
stay
been
fucking
starting.
shiny forever as
Has it?
well. But
Okay.
It's an entire goddamn week.
holy crap! I actually didn't know that. I just thought it was like a day, maybe.
No, it's a whole
and
week.
It works with little scuffs, so like if you hit a light post or something, usually it will take care of that as well for you.
Kind of need that for the county as well. It gets dirty.
Oh my
Dusty
god,
up
yeah.
here. Yep. We've been hitting up the Sandy every time we go and do repairs for them, so anytime you guys need it, we'll take care of you.
All right. Well, we'll see which
we
ones aren't waxed, and if we need some, I'll come down and get
Look
some
at
from
that.
you.
It is perfect.
Yeah, anytime you bring them by for a repair, if they're dirty, we'll wax them for you when they're there too.
Okay, cool.
Appreciate
God
it.
bless. Oh,
then-
fucking
Oh,
god.
Happy
fucking
beeps, time to go.
bean.
Oh, it's the
And
bastards.
it's fine.
God fucking damn it, it's the bastards.
Ron, can you change the number on the top? You see how it says 95?
I can, but not
We
really.
know what's going on with
Okay.
that.
Negative list. No one was either going towards just 60 and let's see.
Yeah, because 95 is this LSSD one number. We have 22. And they keep
Why do we
stealing
have
our fucking
22?
cars. I don't know. I think Joe just did it. Joe just put a random.
Can we just like
So-
do 333 with everyone?
Well, we can't.
No,
with the,
no, I
it's a
mean the
two-digit.
lower numbers.
Wait,
the
why
lower
do we have
Yeah,
an
that's what I
extra
mean.
car now?
Oh,
Oh, it's
because of
Dave's.
Dave.
Oh. Dave, you can go to that.
76 13 Alpha.
Is he taking the right car again?
Bravo 9076.
Better take the correct car.
Did he give any description
No,
of
the
any
That's
X7.
stars.
Oh yeah.
Be advised, we did have 2311s come in saying that there was a woman with a warrant around
we
the
just
fucking
gonna-
called it as well. We called it.
I'm not sure if
We fucking killed it.
Yep.
I'm just gonna perk this in for.
Whiskey 7.
Yeah, see how the
Alpha
other two have
Mike
22 on it?
Yeah, I'll shrink it.
They always steal this one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
head for
sprayed the
60,
license
just
plate
north
on the
of you
ground,
guys,
so
see if that's all right.
Yeah, these are
Nice.
helpful actually, because when they fuck up and they disappear, and the valet yoinks it, I know which one it is. Although I know all of us well, anyways.
do we need to go through that 13 Alpha?
We're
I
so
think-
far away.
Yeah, I think by the time we get there, it's gonna be code 4 EMS roll in.
Sean
So I've got no
Conroy.
one in the area. We can have units code 6
Trixie
around the airport when we
Carmine.
get down here. Beans in the car, we're gonna miss the medical until
I mean, we can go down if you want.
Dude,
Yeah.
not really.
Copy. Did he
You're
call
in
out
late
any
duty.
description?
I'm heading
If he
off.
was on
Fuck
scene
this.
of any suspect?
I'll be around later, a
Wasn't that
couple
trouble
hours
on some
before
visual?
the interview thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I survive, I'll be there as
Give me
well.
information, that'll be appreciated.
What are you doing now, Bush?
Bravo 90, I'm
Also,
Yeah.
Candyman's
lower
busy. He
train
can't come. I
station.
already asked.
Yes,
When is the CID stuff? In an hour?
In an
50
hour,
minutes?
yeah.
I mean, we can go and patrol until then, or
Ranger 50 is grabbing
whatever
evidence.
you feel like.
I might make that civilian report on Hyper.
Okay.
You might have to carry me up there. Actually, you know, one arm should be fine.
Just use your right.
It's gonna be tough. Bear with me.
Oh. Okay, just don't fall.
Yeah. You know, I think if we get stuff up here, it has to go on this end.
Yeah, that's.
Maybe maybe
Train station is.
That was a plan, you know, a table, a couple of beanbags.
Yeah, like kind of like LSSD. You get a TV up there as well, and just copy LSSD.
I mean,
I think that'd be good.
Next unit that arrives in the airport, let me get you
It's
up
fair.
maybe
I mean, we
upper tunnel, provide cover
can, you
for
know, a
officers
table
on
over
mobile
the
collecting evidence.
exhaust. I'm sure there's nothing bad coming from that one.
Oh god. Well, I don't know. Well,
It should be fine.
yeah.
It should be fine. I mean, there is things to be done, so.
Yeah,
just
we can make this nice.
been telling Ron multiple
I could
times
do
now.
it. I
so-
love decorating stuff.
Yeah, it would be a good spot to hang out in the end.
Yes. especially as the department grows. We don't really have a meeting area. Because the
Yeah,
whole
and
plan's
I'm gonna
nice,
clear
but
the
it's...
and
parking
we're
structure
covered
on
here
the
from
left-hand side.
the main
Yes.
road.
We'll
I
clear it with
mean,
you.
and we can see everything around, so...
Yeah, I hope
Although it
that
might be an issue at maybe nighttime, it's going to be an issue. If anyone wants to try and shoot us, we're a
EMS
little
from PD.
sat in the open, but so is Sandy at the
Can I
same
get a unit
time.
stage
I mean,
on
don't
exit
don't
this
be
way for
out
this
here
13
if
Alpha?
somebody wants to shoot you. I mean,
Yeah, if
10
we
4.
yeah,
Unit should be
if we have
available
issues.
soon. We'll be 10 12.
okay. Well, you want to go
2
through the
minutes.
bomb stuff,
Sorry, 22.
whatever
1
their
minute.
name is.
Let's see. What should I title the report?
If you, I mean, you don't need to specify it. You can be something random, or you have an old Civ report that you don't need anymore. Because technically it should be a CAD report,
West
and we're
parking
gonna
structure
copy over
clear.
everything. But you don't have access yet. I can only share it.
Alright, let me see if I can find an old civilian report.
Yeah, east structure's clear as well.
Yeah, we got a downed individual outside a HV2 next to us. How about D?
We got bastards rolling down by the 13 Alpha.
Oh god.
Just, you know.
Tell them to leave the area.
The lower floor coming up to the ranger unit. It's a gargoyle RX like Davis.
I have a Missy Mirror. One of my first reports was Missy Mirror.
It's nice.
Okay. I'm just gonna delete all the
Broke
shit
off.
in
They're
here.
heading back up towards the freeway.
If we've secured the area around here, EMS, you clear the roll right in. We need you down here as soon as possible. Beans policy is dropping. It's not doing good.
10 4. Just clear the scene. 76.
Just double checking. Evidence being collected. Photos have been taken.
Affirmative, hold on. Report is up as well.
Okay.
10 4.
PD from FIB, are there any units available that aren't on that 13 Alpha scene?
Okay, we're marked at 10-8.
We have
That's
a lot
fine.
of units here. Do we want some to break off?
If we can break 1 or 2 off.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, FIB has eyes on 2 people that's dealing on Orchardville. We're about to get a picture of them. If you guys want to help us snap them up.
0176.
Yeah, I haven't got a picture yet, so we'll just let you know when we do. Just get near Orchardville and wait.
What's the report you're working in?
23565.
You've got a green coloured pickup
Being
band, it's just done 2 loops on the
bozo.
upper circle.
Can't remember 5 numbers.
Alright, I'm coming up to Alpha. Stone, I got a picture of the 311 call that they possibly responded to.
10 4. In the swivel, just keeping a lookout for anything entering the area.
I wish there was a faster way to fucking add reports like this, because this is a pain.
I'm about to get a picture of a handoff. And there you go, bright as day. Alright, PD, they are going to be inside the Raven factory, right in the entrance. You won't miss them. Visual wearing white tank top, white baseball cap, other one in a grey and white spotted tuxedo. Both of them have been doing handoffs.
PID on both.
PID pictures of both a handoff.
So yeah, there was 3 store robberies in the last 4 days.
13 Alpha,
Mail
cleanup
theft
crew, channel 3.
on December 14th, and then selling drugs November 27th. So in the last month, they've been involved in 5 different things, financial crime
What's
related.
the vehicle they're in?
Unsure. I don't see a vehicle.
You're from this.
They have an Akuma,
Yeah, there's
a
definitely a car
Segoi. I don't know
behind the
what a
building.
Jackal is.
Unsure
I'm assuming
model.
that's a bike.
I want to roll in and
Don't
let them
really
hear the
know.
car behind.
I'm gonna roll in and just grab him.
Yeah, let's roll in.
I think that's a car. It's like a 4-door.
Okay, yeah, it's like a 4-door. Is it a sedan? It's like a fucking
Yeah, but with
like a BMW almost, a Mercedes almost. I don't know. I'm not good with cars. I'm a thing for just a minute.
But they're only getting vandalism. Responded to a report of a robbery occurring West Eclipse. Another scene first took note of airplane looking motorbike.
Bravo 1923 Orchardville Ave.
We're on our way, Franklin. Wait, I'm on the radio, ignore me.
Hey, FI. We got 2 runners currently.
Probably gonna go to the car at the back, the black and colour car.
It's a Segoi.
Unsure of the make.
Yeah, copy. They're going to it. They're currently at it right now.
One's running on the rooftop, about to get to the alleyway.
Alright, the other one's still running on foot down the train yard. He's going towards the back alleys again.
You guys got your Buffalo for that Segoi if need be.
All right.
Copy. I'm with the foot bail on South Strand. Running back towards
Running
the
westbound
Segoi.
to the alley. He might be running back to the car.
How do you do that so quick like that? Do you just put it in
The
a
ones-
spreadsheet and just...
Oh yeah, I'm copying it over.
Yeah, the vehicle took off. The other one's still in the alleyway.
Sierra 34, 1060, they call that.
let
Friends
me check if they
abandoning
have
him.
multifunction devices in here.
Bravo 90, 1080, northbound, El Rancho Boulevard. Black
I
and color
need this
Sequoia
on his foot
occupied one
bail.
side.
I'm still on a foot bail, so hold that calm.
Behind you.
Eastbound.
Multifunction device in the bottom one, 388, whatever. 38334.
Status Nova.
Yeah, it's stuff
Yeah, I'm
mixed
still
up.
going eastbound.
Okay,
on the right.
38334. I got everything. Yes,
good,
and
I
it was
got
just
you.
vandalism. Huh? I don't know why there
Yeah,
is...
but it was an attempted store robbery. I guess they failed it.
That vehicle's stolen, right?
Oh no, Elm
Salt
probably.
negative.
They didn't document Elm's fucking wallet.
Yeah, Abraham, Sultan Classic. It doesn't look like it has
I
a
guess
plates
they
on
failed. Yeah, I guess they failed it.
We have Sunny. We're gonna deploy Sunny.
The next one, they don't have Piper's possessions, but she had $4,000 taken, $4,500 taken, and a multifunction device taken. But her possessions aren't okay. Who?
We're not getting involved. We just want to watch
Jack
Sunny
Miller.
do
Okay,
well.
that's the store robbery with Spoochie.
We've got
Yeah,
the
and
vehicle
Jack
southbound Los
Miller
Santos right now. We've got two
didn't
vehicles
put
on it, so we
possessions
should be
in them,
good.
so I gotta send him a text and see if he can do that for me, please.
Is there active dispatch?
I mean, the stuff's in
We can
evidence.
take a channel
but
for
it's,
this.
You know,
Channel 4 is available.
still, yeah.
That everybody for Channel 4 Orchardville.
We're going back for Sunny. No.
195. Go out, Johnson. They're on Channel 4.
Is there a dispatch call in that one? Probably only in the report.
We're hot dropping Sunny again.
Patrolling. It's a 1090, okay.
FIB, where do you want us to put Sunny?
What's the number for Never mind, I'm silly. She had a shit ton of money seized off her. That. Let's see, the next one. Piper had 5.2k and a multifunction device in 37864. Elm also had a multifunction device and like
was it taken?
1.6k. They didn't take any of them.
Are you double checking the newest one?
They didn't take it. They took the money, they took the guns.
Is it robbery?
Didn't take...
What did they charge you with? Vandal? No, that's the wrong one.
Well,
Robbery.
this one's robbery. Yeah, they didn't take the multifunction device.
Guy Stokes. Oop.
All right. The next one was mail theft, which I don't think I've really seen often. I need to read the report to see what it is. I briefly read it. The vehicle fled to North Rockford Drive. The passenger got out and started digging through mailboxes, stealing mail. Elm was the driver, so Piper was digging through mailboxes. I guess they.
That's a pursuit to swamp.
Yes.
I mean, they did not take much. Elm had an MFD.
Those weren't documented. Oh, perfect. Jack Miller did it immediately. Let's see. Piper's possessions. Yeah, shit ton of money, multifunction
Dispatch
device.
Sierra 2, 1041.
What's that? The bombs
store
arrest,
robbery.
the last one?
No, store robbery into store robbery Vespucci. He didn't put the possessions down. He just. I mean, we already had the stuff in evidence. It's nice to have the possessions in there as well.
The picture.
Yes. Um. Maybe this mail theft one doesn't. I mean, I guess it shows a pattern of stealing stuff, right? Or at least an attempt to.
Yeah.
Still during the
I
because
mean,
this is our midpoint. This is in between the store robberies and the selling drugs. So this might help us link them together, right? Bomb's arrest is selling drugs. Piper's pictured handing stuff off, has 27 joints on her, and a bunch of random assortment of cash. Let's see. Pled guilty to selling drugs. Pled guilty to selling stuff. Mail. Not guilty to one robbery. Which one is this? Store robbery Vespucci. Not guilty. Store robbery into OIS was not guilty. And then Piper and Elm Bay City store robbery, not guilty. Not guilty to all the store robberies, guilty in the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Store robbery in yes, she had. I'll tell you how many she had.
Hello, Pharaoh. Hello, Johnny. Sir, I was not paying attention to chat at all.
$5,190. $5,190.
Which one is that?
Store robbery into OIS, the one you didn't have for the money.
Is it something like
5,190.
Um.
The sale of a drug she had.
230, 280, 300, 305.
This one's going to take a little
308.
longer.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make sure we don't fuck that up.
For the selling drugs, she had $1,251.
Oh shit! Why do you see more than I do? Are you?
Those wallets?
Are you doing what? Oh fuck! I'm getting fucked by the evidence thingy. Okay, how much was it? 1,000.
251. She just had 27 extra joints on her as well for that. And neither Piper or Bath Bomb had a multifunction device on that one.
I mean, there are other reports where there's like a 60s into 80 on the 21st, and she has a multifunction device there. Today by Rashana Scarred. I had a scaff run where I killed the guards and Glukar, and I lost so much rep. It's
Piper and Elm
stupid.
Flea is the warrant, so nothing on that. Elm had a multifunction device and a different one, but Piper only had resisting and
Yeah, that's
doesn't have
the thing. I
possessions in
did
there.
that with Missy. I went through all the other ones, and they always had one with them, which is not illegal, but you know.
Alright, do you want to add this then?
Just add the report to the list.
It's titled The Bombs. Elm has an MFD. Found another one with Piper getting resistant and having one.
Interesting.
How far should we go back? Before November probably doesn't really matter, right?
If there are other sale of CDS around the 27th, but yeah, I want to say just November 1st till now. Want to go further.
All right. Yeah, that's all the ones actually. Yeah, that's all the ones from November to now. With a multifunction device in either hers or accomplices' possessions. So Elm Williams, reckless evading, she had a multifunction device, that one. And then the bombs, Elm had the multifunction device.
Is that driving or waiting?
Sierra 34, same traffic.
How do you easily
Bravo
add
90 back on frequency
another
10-8.
row? Or do you just add it again into Sheets and then just copy it over?
No. Yeah, you go to the last field, you press tab, and then you just need to copy over.
Bravo 96 is 76 DPPD to go 42.
I'm gonna try and hopefully not break it.
It just don't
Oh,
do
I
anything
see.
because just don't submit. I
I
edited it.
didn't. That's helpful. You use Sheets to make this?
Yeah, I
thing in
start.
the
So the
first
thing
place?
is, if you're pressing the button in MDW for the tables, I only get a
Two.
one line and two fields. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I use the spreadsheet first.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I was fucking with it for the X thing, and because we have like a same thing with all the FTOs and the rank, and I kept having to just delete it and copy and paste it again every time. Now I know how to do it. That's helpful.
Okay, so do we have something around the 27th?
Yeah, I mean that was her
earlier. Sorry, not the.
No,
reckless
before
evade.
that, she let's see, traffic, and then tampering, speeding, theft of a motor vehicle. I guess I could throw tampering in, right?
Are there
I mean, she's an
any-
accomplice to tampering in on this one.
I mean, technically, if we have a picture of the possessions, and they have something in there that I mean, they're ramping up the crimes that they're doing, so.
Yes. Bath Bomb had a bunch of cash, loose cash. Elm had a multifunction device. I didn't add this one. Okay. Bombs, tampering, and evading. Vehicle tampering and evading. And then this other one, she has an illegal amount of weed, I guess, and oxy. I guess that helps tie into potential drug trafficking for money as well.
Yep.
Let's throw that one in as well. Because that one's just like 9 days before got caught selling drugs. There we go. I hate these fucking titles. Walker got unwalked. Like, what is that?
Bravo 96 going 42. Have a good night, everyone.
I have a deja vu, chat. I just have the biggest deja vu right now.
I think this. I mean, this is a lot. It's not a small. She's been caught a few times. It's quite a lot.
Yeah, they've been ramping up. Now the question is, you won't get a subpoena for the bank records for the whole time.
Yes, it'd have to be split into like 24-hour periods before and after.
Yeah.
Maybe for the recent store robberies, I could probably get it for that. Because that's
Yeah,
been
the
what,
problem is
3 and 4 days.
if they're not making it, they're also not depositing money into the bank account.
Yeah, but who's to say that they're not doing? They've done 3 and 4 days. Who's to say they haven't done more?
Yeah, if you can get like 14 days from the 30th back.
30th of November.
No, December.
Oh.
So 16
yes.
to 30th.
Yeah. And then I can, for the CDS stuff, I can go 24 hours in between them ones. I'm gonna do that after my FTS meeting. Actually, maybe after CID meeting, depending on how long it is. Because from after FTS, I'm free until interviews, so.
Elm has so much stuff. Holy shit.
He hasn't been caught for a lot of shit, though, has he?
I mean...
Look at him first, I think.
There's some murder and stuff. Lots of speeding tickets. 16 times resisting arrest.
Yeah, like robbery of a government employee, financial stuff. He's not really 2 petty larceny, 3 times. Oh, 2 times robbery.
I mean, a petty larceny could be ATMs.
Have a look.
Radio check.
10-2.
Yep. One's a pharmacy.
Do we have a
one's an
status
ATM,
on being
28th of September,
any update on him?
10th of October.
Yeah, it's a
2
while back.
separate. Well, it's not 2 separate. Yeah, it's quite a while ago.
Also, when I look at the times when they operate...
Bean's gonna be in the ICU. I believe he is stable for now.
Yeah.
And
For
for
the radio gets well shown.
There's some
That's
wild
what
shift
Harold
3
said.
things.
Was he conscious at all or able to provide any type of statement?
Negative, unconscious.
10-4.
Might have to rework that list and make one for Williams and one for Baum. Not both together.
Good night,
Yeah,
Skylar.
just do a subpoena together. Well, 2 separate subpoenas, but the same kind of investigation. Because
Yes.
they do everything together anyway, it seems. All right. I mean, would you do it in a separate report though?
I mean, this is your master document, so you want to make a new one that you're going to use for the subpoena. You're just going to copy things over.
So what would I copy over? The
Uh,
reports.
Yeah, and the timetable and your findings.
So what wouldn't I want it?
I mean,
Is it because I'm gonna update this, right? It's 'cause I'm
yes,
gonna
you're gonna
constantly
work on
okay.
this and have information from the subpoenas in there and so on.
Mhm.
So that's why you
Okay, and
want to
then-
only use this for the subpoena, and then you're not gonna work on
Radio
here
check.
anymore. But you have a copy of that in your master document anyways. So
Okay, so I need to get another report going.
10-2.
I wish that we could edit
be
CID
advised,
reports,
Bean
because then
is,
you could just make a
currently
CID report for
speaking
me, and I
awake.
could just use that.
yeah,
Gonna be careful. Gonna
Because
don't
I
have
don't
to-
really want to be
yourself,
going through
not
you
good on this
to
solo.
add stuff every time. It's annoying.
Apparently, some of the biker gang that hangs out there wrote down on him, show him for.
yeah. I
fucking
mean, eventually I'm gonna copy
buckshot.
everything over your master report into
Yeah.
a city master report. Also, where's that CID training thingy?
Something about us being aggressive with them, and they shot him.
What? I don't fucking know. Probably LSSD. Yeah, the shifter one was at LSSD, so. Is Veronica even on duty yet? Nope. It is today, right? I'm not.
Yeah, it's
Shift 1 trainer moves to 12 p.m. EST today. Yeah. Yeah, it's in 8 minutes and she's not on duty. Maybe she's just gonna wake up and immediately go to her.
Yeah, so don't see Brooklyn, so well let's just go.
Yeah, let's make our way.
You know what?
Okay. I'm a bug run about putting shit up here later. I'm gonna be annoying.
Yeah, you could do that. You're good at
I know,
being
I know
annoying.
you probably don't like doing that, but I don't care about being annoying.
I told him multiple times. I'm not gonna take the cursed car. I'm scared. Let's take 7 and.
Oh yeah, because they always fucking steal it. You know it's gonna get stolen regardless, right? They don't look. Also, Franklin DuPont's brother is interviewing later. So yeah, I'd love to. If I could get Franklin DuPont's brother, I'd be so happy.
Is it a brother or is it a cousin?
No, it's his brother.
Brother or cousin?
His brother. He looks very much like him and sounds identical, but it's his brother.
Ah, so like Josh and James Prime.
Yes.
But that's for shift 2.
Yeah. But he'll be like a 6 or 7 p.m. my time into NA. So he's like late shift 1 into shift 2. That's if he goes off the same schedule as Franklin anyway. I'd assume.
I don't think the people that actually needed training signed up for that shit.
What do you mean?
I've been dealing with another sergeant detective that oh, he's so gonna get sued.
Oh, a sergeant detective's getting sued?
Yeah, malicious prosecution is gonna be in his future.
Goes through the roster to find a male sergeant detective. Am I done? Oh, Bucko.
I don't want to park in here.
Park around the back then. Wait, malicious
You know what?
prosecutor?
I'm
Really?
gonna be smart.
I'll park at the front, yeah, okay. Whose house is this?
The DA's.
Oh, that works.
Plus, we can use the side entrance that nobody uses.
I've never used this before in my life. Just unlock, only?
Can you even close this one?
No, I think it's always
Where-
unlocked. Office of Public Relations. I'm assuming the same room.
So he's going after the bastards, and his paperwork is not great. It was eventually better, but it was kind of lazy pants. I think she has an office that she's using. I don't know if we're supposed to go to
Is it
the
not going to
roof.
be the big room that we were in last time? This one?
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Oh, I could just wait and see.
Oh, hello.
Oh. Hello, hello. Oh god. This is gonna be...
I hate these chairs suck.
Okay, I'm gonna be real, I don't want to sit down.
I got this. Fuck.
Bush, you got this. You can do it.
It took me forever last time I was here.
Have I fallen through the chair, or am I?
No, you're great.
Okay, perfect. Because I feel like I'm not in the. I'm inside the chair, but you know it's okay. I hate her. I lost my arm today, Veronica.
How did you do that?
We were chasing Eugene Zuckerberg, and he started swimming. And there was like 6 sharks, and it bit my arm off. So now, now I have to wear. I can wear shorts because I'm not allowed to sweat. So I gotta stay cool, so it doesn't get infected. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get up anymore. It's
Yeah,
this is
no,
me
I'm
for
just saying like
next,
this. It's fine.
Delta 22 attempting to catch up to a black and color believed to be Sultan, occupied at least 2 times, going northbound Calais. Last seen going westbound Lindsay Circus. Vehicle didn't have a plate, clocked to go in 109
Why am
coming
I
from
blind?
Greenwich Parkway.
Here.
It's gonna have that famous lavender underglow.
Also, I'm pretty sure what we're gonna go over today is something I made a mistake in on my felony warrant that I did last week.
Yeah.
Have you seen? I did an oopsie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have.
She keeps calling me and she's like, "Oh, I see the warrant." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, you do." I have a plan to search her apartment and Diamond Tate's house for her, and I don't know if it's gonna work. But I think she's hiding out in Diamond Tate's house.
Oh, Brooklyn is gonna show up.
Oh, we're on the meeting room, obviously, where we have meetings. Where else would you have a meeting? I definitely knew that.
Mm-hmm.
What's good? There's gonna be more of us, right? Or is it legit us four?
Technically Brooklyn,
Undo.
but we'll see.
Yeah, we had
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Just sit down.
5. Oh my God, you're breaking.
I'm fine.
Oh, get it together.
I'm
Trading.
tired, okay? I did not have a good night's sleep.
But I'm about to.
I did not either.
I will be resigning as
I'm
supervisor
surprised
after
I'm
this.
here because my alarm did not go off, and I just luckily had to pee and woke up for that reason. And yeah.
Hey Dave,
Maybe
what's
I
up?
quit.
I'm now in a meeting.
Oh, is he probing stuff?
After this, I might have time. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I don't think this is gonna be 2 hours. So after this, you can come to LSSD and I'll onboard you. Okay. All right, I'll let you know. Bye bye. Poor
I mean,
guy.
that's gonna happen
was
down
at
the road.
Polito, and then Eddie Bean's alpha went off, and he had to go respond to that.
Well, let's get this started. Go to civilian report 38175. We're gonna first talk about hob sealing. We're gonna be referencing a lot of reports. They're all linked on the right. So the first one to go to is gonna be the hob sealing procedures. The last report link 32431. This will tell you kind of step by step of information about hob sealing, why we do it, what to do. But I wanted to spend some time talking about it and then go over some sample reports.
Bravo should be 10-4. EMS is on scene.
Because it's something that can and has been screwed up. The first thing is hob sealing is something that we do when there are witnesses, victims, that if their information were to be known by the suspect, could place their lives in jeopardy. Unfortunately, it is not available for government employees. So police officers, correctional officers, we cannot seal those things. If you want to get something sealed, you feel that, lives are definitely in jeopardy, There's two ways to go about it. First is through a subpoena. If you're doing the subpoena, you know that's going to be shared with the suspect. You want
but you're very low.
information or the witness statements sealed.
There we go. That's
You
better.
can request it in the subpoena itself, normally at the very
3
end.
Ranger 99 1041.
And you need to state why you need the hob seal. So you would, a simple statement like, CID is requesting hob seal of the witness statement in report number blah 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 to be hob sealed. And if approved, that means that you can then go into the report and do some edits. We're going to talk about those edits. So now go to report number 32407. The farmer's market shooting. This is about the shooting of a magistrate judge who had resigned from being a judge earlier in the day and then was attacked for it. Her and one of her friends. And the sealing in this case wasn't so much to protect them from the suspect, but from their own gang. So the friend of this judge was a member of Osiris. Osiris was at the hospital, and one of Osiris's rules is you do not talk to cops. The violation of the rules.
Just need to be the
they
right
take very
cop, and
seriously.
you'll be fine.
And so, it basically, as soon as I
They're
got
done
back
that
to
with
here
all
after
this.
taking the reports, I immediately got on the phone with the judge and asked for it to be sealed,
Magic.
explain why it was approved. And so I go through the process, which is removing the witness statements altogether.
Change
You can
60
see there's no
everything on
witnesses
the highway
attached to this.
28.
You put it onto a notepad, and you put that notepad in evidence. And what that does basically is it gives us a way to fight corruption. One of the problems that we have had cases where even prior to having this official way to hob seal, we would sometimes move statements to other reports and just say, witness statement is in this report. Unfortunately, people would, the cases where victims, prior to being attacked, had their witness statement read to them. Their witness statements that had been removed from reports and into other reports were still getting leaked somehow. And because we don't have a way to see who views reports, we don't have that history, it's impossible for us to track. With this method, if someone wants to see a report and what's on it, they're going to have to go into the evidence locker, pull it out, and that is something that we would be able to see in the log. We can see when people access evidence logs.
Hello. I parked on your lawn.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late.
How we doing, kitty? Hello, Mark.
If you sit down, and I'll let you know what reports to pull up.
All right, sounds good.
Mother fucking shit.
Dispatch whiskey 7
All right,
10
go
42.
to the first thing finds is the CID
we're
report,
going
civilian
Bangor
report
service.
38175.
Okay.
And then within that, we looked at 32431, the hob sealing procedures, and then right now we're talking about 32407. It's linked on the right-hand side. So some of the things to notice about this report is the things we're allowed
I'm
to
doing
do
fine.
is not just
I needed
remove the
those
witness
days
statement,
off. I'm
but
telling you.
change people statements. So the narrative debrief or had the officers that responded to this wrote reports and referenced the witness's name, you are allowed to edit their statements and change the witness name to something else. So change the witness name to sealed witness 1, sealed witness 2, etc. If you look at the evidence and you look at the sealed witness when fingerprints, possessions, wallet, blood on scene. You can see that the photos are edited to also protect the identity of the witness, or the victim in this case, victim / witness. We had got permission from her to get her blood on file just for this incident. We got her DNA, documented where her blood was on scene, and then removed her DNA from the system. The one thing we can't do anything about is if you look further down in the evidence itself, you can see we have unknown blood, and then we have blood of a keel bone snatcher. Keel bone snatcher. We also can't do anything about that as physical evidence. So it shows the name of a victim. It shows the name of blood on scene. There's nothing there to show that that person was a witness that cooperated with police. It just shows that their blood is on scene. I can say, unfortunately, even though this person's information was sealed very quickly, they were still blooded out from the gang for cooperating with police because their statement was taken at the hospital. Their gang saw them giving a statement, basically saw them cooperating with police, and retaliated anyway. That's how strong Osiris feels about their rules, is you do not talk to police, or you literally get kicked out of the gang. When you get kicked out of the gang, it's a violent thing normally.
I have a question.
Yes.
The blurred pictures that you have, like possessions, do you just
Mhm.
would whoever the primary is or whoever sealed it, do they just have them personally, and if they need it, they just share them? Because I see the
Yep.
note. They're
Yeah,
not
so
put in a
everything-
different
so-
report or anything.
Yep. So this is all. I removed the original ones. I put the edited ones, and I still have the others. In case they're needed requested by a
Right,
judge or
okay.
whatever. So you want
Yeah.
to make sure that you had the original somewhere.
All right.
Yeah, you have the ability to edit other statements, to edit the narrative. Basically, anytime it's done, even in the if you're going to request something in the subpoena itself, what you would do is whatever you're wanting to seal, you're going to put in brackets. And then once the subpoena is approved and they say yes, you can hob seal, you would edit the subpoena itself and anything that was in brackets you would seal, which is normally again it's going to be the name. You would change the name that was written down to sealed witness number blank.
So even after a subpoena is approved and hob sealing's approved, you can go ahead and edit it and just remove the names.
Yes, as long because you would request it in the subpoena itself, saying requesting to seal the names in report number blank and bracketed areas in the subpoena.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And so
Dispatch 5
the
Beach
judge
29,
knows
1042.
this part itself is going to be
Jesus,
changed.
already, Bean?
I got shot with a shotgun.
It's one of the rare
That's not
times
good.
where normally you do not touch a subpoena at all. Once you submit it for judicial review, you don't touch it anymore. But hob sealing is one case where you can change it. Again, only if it's approved. Don't hob seal stuff on your own, assuming that it's okay to do. You've got to get a permission to do so. We're going to look at an example of a bad hob sealing. This is because it was before it was allowed to do. So this is going to be incident 29060. It's actually going to be the DA's murder. This was because it was before the sealing was a thing. What you'll notice is that on the evidence, you look at every receipt, Billy Sprinkle's food order. We have the name of the person, provided that screenshot. We have 911 call from Jeff Jeffries.
They're just outside of Del Perro right
a
now.
screenshot with the name and that information.
One of them is potentially Derek Phillips.
Had this
I'm
been
not
done
sure. Couldn't
after
really get a
the
PID.
process was approved, what you would do is you would, and I got this, I verified with the judge that we can't do this. We would just remove that evidence altogether. because we would instead of having those receipts that were gone the day of, we would just include the subpoena that had those transactions on it anyway, because we subpoenaed bank records for a suspect that showed those transactions. That way, we wouldn't be putting the food worker on blast. It would just be, the evidence would be the same. It would result in the same thing, but it would say we got it from the subpoena, not from the food worker cooperating with us, basically. Obviously, you don't want to remove evidence that now doesn't exist anymore. It's not that type of thing. It's just we would show the evidence a different way. Instead of showing, hey, he shared the screenshot from his phone, we would just say, well, here's the phone subpoena that shows, phone or bank subpoena that shows the exact same thing. Or you could change, instead of a 911 call from Jeff Jeffries, 911 call from sealed witness number 1. Oh, we have the call there, but we wouldn't name the person who did it. This witness was hunted for a while by Hobo Gang. He had to change his appearance, so I had to spend extended amounts of time in his apartment before they got bored and stopped looking for him. But because, the fact that we get to share reports attached to subpoenas and we can't pull those off altogether, he knew the name of the person who gave the information, even though he's not attached as a witness anymore.
Oh, God, this is gonna drag. Chat is gonna take a while.
One other bad report, I could be wrong.
Can I get some 77s to DPPD? And looks like potentially got Eugene with outstanding
biggest thing to
warrants
remember on
inside
these again
DPPD,
is
along with Holden Maddox.
Or something to keep in mind is
next
just
to you,
because
1
something is
foot.
sealed doesn't mean it will stay sealed forever. So the
One
defense
potentially
can motion
armed.
to unseal something,
Do we have any units
and
from
the
the city that go to
judge could
DPPD
approve
for
that.
the
And if that
77 request?
happens, all these things are reversed. So this could just be a temporary thing.
I'm in rap from Bolingbrook.
So
All
far,
right, buddy,
nothing
I'm
has
around from
been
PDM.
motioned to be reversed. If we look at the Admiral Vaca was
They're just
another one
screaming
where
help down here.
Hob sealing was approved in one subpoena by one judge, and then another subpoena went through, and that judge denied hob sealing. So it, it was very messy. We had sealed stuff, but then we had reports where that person was not sealed at all, and it was obvious who it was and what information he gave.
376, 1060,
I hope
Tonga
that's a
Valley.
rarity. I'd like to think that if one judge approves hob sealing, the other judges would follow through with that and recognize it. Yes, we should continue that throughout.
Sierra.
That is actually, if we look at, that's in the homicide cases we're going to talk about
Status.
in a little bit.
He forgot to
show
put a
how
seatbelt
that-
on.
One judge doing something different than another judge affected how that report came out. If you ever have any questions about hob sealing, or need help, please feel free to come to me about it, or anyone who you trust. It kind of shows step by step in the procedures thing of how to do it. There's a template to use. Make sure you always put a tag, the sealed statement. Use that tag in any report that has hob sealing done.
Didn't he go off duty because he was shot?
Should something go to court that has hob sealing, what you want to do is contact. You'll be working with the DA's office, obviously, on most cases.
You did.
And one of you will contact the witness and ask them, are you comfortable testifying in open court, or do you want to give a sealed deposition? And you'll explain to them what a sealed deposition is. The fact that the defendant does have a right to be at the deposition. Obviously, the defendant's lawyer will be there. defendant has the right to be there. So just because they're sealed doesn't mean they're secret forever. But at least their information won't be on a public docket that everyone has access to, unless again the defense motions for the statement to become unsealed. Any questions about Hob seal stuff?
Checking for bombs.
Nope.
Holden might have a grenade.
No, looks pretty good.
He said he had.
Alrighty, let's
Although
talk
I'm missing
about...
Calvin.
But I just drove up.
Sorry, I had to.
Want to help, so I don't know.
Oh, Calvin helps. That brings me back. Man, those were the days.
They went south.
We're gonna talk about felony A reports, and this can actually, this isn't technically just felony A. This could even be, felony B. This could be attempted murder charges. Anything that's a big incident. Go to report 27687, the murder at the bead machine. This is a report. It should have been a civilian report, but they made it an incident report. Basically, the initial report taken when they responded to a homicide. Sort of very short statement what they saw. Statement from an eyewitness. Very short and basic. This is the report that is used for subpoenas. So when I was doing subpoenas for this case, I would attach this report. I didn't edit this report at all. Because this gets shared again with whoever the subject of subpoenas is. And I didn't want that person to know what evidence we were gathering. So you'll see that all this initial report has the autopsy attached to it. It had one related report attached to it. But it did not get changed at all. Instead, what I worked with was had the my master report, so 27879. You can open up that. It's just linked on the side. The Terry Bonville homicide. And that's where, if you look at the reports attached as evidence, there's quite a few other reports.
Who's the guy with the warrants?
Eugene Zuckerberg.
Any report that was
that's
semi-relevant to this
Eugene?
case, I included there. Just because it's there doesn't mean it gets included in the final piece of evidence when it goes on the docket.
Bravo 90 now.
Most of the times they will, but sometimes you will have a report that's for a totally different case that you reference for something, but it technically isn't used as evidence, so you won't attach it. It has the timeline. I list any witnesses and possible suspects in there, so I could easily pull up their profiles or keep track of their information. So use a master report, whether it's a CID report when you're a full detective or just a separate civilian report. Use that to keep track of your notes. And then you're going to create yet another incident report. And this one you're going to open 28715. And this is the report that gets used to push charges.
They're going to be up by Chumash area right now.
I am getting super slow. There we go.
Two times occupied.
So instead of editing the initial civilian report that
Dispatch
was
to
used
PD, I got 3
when
masked individuals
they
at,
responded to the scene
PSD,
that the
and
suspect has access to,
someone
you
that's
create a
with
new
me
report,
identified them as people
and that's
who
where you
are-
want to, in the
have
narrative, the
possibly gone
narrative
around
changes
placing
from
people with ketamine.
an officer saying what they responded to, and now it changes into here's what actually happened. And what you want to do here is
Do they need any help
say
down there
what
with that
happened step by
Zuckerberg guy, or
step.
no, is he gone?
Why do
what
I
the
feel like
timeline
that's
evidence
cyan?
included to support what happened.
Yep.
Um,
That's
I'd
not
like
okay.
to
Get
say
it deserved
that
by a
we can
shark.
trust judges will open subpoenas and review them. The judges will open attached reports and review them.
An individual wearing a
Unfortunately,
pink, sweater vest.
I don't believe all judges do that. I can tell actually from the length of deliberation in some cases that they haven't always reviewed all the evidence. So what you want to do is any information relevant that proves this person did this crime and tells the story of what happened, put it in their face in the narrative. You can see in this one, I went step by step. I didn't have the timeline laid out in a table here saying what happened. I just told the story. So here's a story Here's evidence to back up where we are in the
Dave,
story.
can you
You know,
confirm
here's
if
proof
this
of
is
those
him?
calls. Oh, then he went to buy a gun. Oh, by the way, here's the proof of that. Continue telling the story.
Matches his profile
Oh,
picture
here's
of
the proof of the 911 calls. Here's the proof of the
Did you
text.
see this guy
Story
with a
continues.
mask?
Oh, look, here's where they located the gun. Here's the picture the suspect drew of the witness who he gave the gun to, and he was sending out to get hits on this guy. The guy who wore the fish
That guy
mask.
does not match our description.
Amber
or he
Baka
does?
drew a very funny picture
No,
about
he
that.
does everything except the
And
mask.
texted to Golf Gang.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and
But
get
the
him out of
narrative
vehicle
debrief again goes from, hey, I as an officer responded to this call. This is what we found. To here's what happened, and here's why this person should be found guilty of murder. And goes through the whole story, and then at the very end, do a probable cause statement for any charge that you're charging. Doesn't have to be super long, but just a basic thing that could be used if this were to go to a PC hearing. That just is a short summary of why you have PC for that charge. And then obviously you would attach the original report to it and any other reports. Anything you want to use as evidence, put it in this final report. You can give it to the DA's office separately and have them enter evidence separately onto the docket, but it's a lot easier when you just put it all into the one report, so the judges don't have to go fishing to find all the embedded reports of report within report.
I'm not gonna
report.
stoop to this.
And said just everything all is one. And then the warrant gets pushed on this. Yeah, you know, the suspect Abner, you know, knew he had a warrant, but he didn't know what the charges were for. You know, whether he was being charged with homicide or manslaughter or speeding. He eventually found out that information because he kidnapped cops and stuff like that to force them to share information.
I'm about to be 23.
But this way, you keep the report that was attached to subpoenas untouched, which is what is preferred. Now, we have heard from judges because we've used, and actually we're doing it right now with the blocks, the whole terrorism thing. That is on the docket. There's been arrests made. There's been arrest warrants issued and now served. That report, but we have been told by judges in the past, it is okay to edit the report as long as it's before discovery closes. This report was used, you know, report was used for subpoenas, although those subpoenas have not been reviewed yet because, you know,
There's people up top.
Cares about subpoenas for when they schedule a terrorism case 7
Have
days
fun.
after picking it up.
Active fight over here in Grapeseed.
Hope they review those subpoenas eventually.
Where are they?
They're up on the second level.
But in case, so obviously when you are when a murder is fresh and you're gonna arrest, you know, or some big case is fresh and you arrest them on the spot,
You punch you,
you know,
Casey?
those
Yeah,
the
one is
report
in
can
head. I
be
don't know
edited.
which
But
one.
when it comes to putting out a warrant, you want to do it on a separate report with everything, and you want that report to be court ready before you issue the warrant.
Inactivating with a tow truck
So
occupied
for Abner
2 times
Vaca,
by Holden Maddox and one
or
male
like the
believed to
DA's
be
case I did,
Sufficient
I wanted to make sure that
channel,
when
possibly?
I click that warrant box, there isn't any other evidence I need to get. I didn't need any other subpoenas. I didn't need any other search warrants. I'm not going to scramble if they request a PC hearing. Everything is court ready. And obviously, murder, there is no statute of limitations. So you have plenty of time to gather all that evidence before pushing the warrant. Even for AMG, you know, we had a case recently, just a couple days ago, of a big shooting with the marabouts that happened at the DMV. And even though we had people, you know, pretty dead to rights, because, you know,
I got the
people were taking
BF.
pictures of them,
There was 2 on there before.
the warrant was pushed, and they were found not guilty of bench trial because there were, it was missing some officer statements, including statements of victims who had been admitted to ICU and their statements hadn't been gathered. There are no subpoenas done. There's no, you know, they were hoping and rightfully so that, you know, the picture of the suspect holding the gun, pointing the gun, that was found at the same location his blood was found in casings would, you know, kind of prove that yes, this person did it, but the judge said otherwise. But fine, you know, the warrant was pushed the same night that the shooting had happened. Whereas maybe if they had waited a day or two and made sure all the officers got their statements in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that there then
don't
would've been
want to
no
put in the
chance
proper
for
work.
a judge to rule differently. Next, I want you to go to a report of now with Admiral Vaca, with that incident, we had a whole bunch of evidence. Also, we had the physical gun that came back to the shooting.
Is this them right here?
I want to talk about how important a timeline is in getting a conviction.
I got eyes again.
So if you go to report 16775, which is the Brock Busman homicide, the timeline helps secure conviction for something we had no evidence, physical evidence. Like we had casings, but we never found the gun. But how a timeline can help you win a case, all through circumstantial evidence. There's a ton of circumstantial evidence in this case. And why it's so important that when you're documenting things like shots fired, or 911 calls, or injured person calls, to have that timestamp. That timestamp was vital in this case because it proved from the other evidence from subpoenas and stuff, that there was 10 minutes in between the two being seen leaving in a car together and the shots fired going off that resulted in this person getting killed. It proved that short window. Had I not had an absolute timestamp of what happened, and I instead went off maybe like the time the report was created, even just a 5-minute difference, it may have made it so we didn't get the conviction. Giving him more time to, because this guy tried, coming up with a different story about how he didn't drive this person up to kill them. They went somewhere else, and had that timeline not been there, showing minute by minute here's what happened, this guy would have been found not guilty. So this is why when I'm on duty, even if I'm not responding to calls, anytime a shots fired goes off, I see a gang war happen, or a 71 and a 47 goes off, immediately take a picture of the dispatch call, and I have the ShareX program in my camera that automatically adds the timestamp to it, so that you have that for reports. Because sometimes it really does come down to the minute when you need that exact minute to prove something, and it helped in this case because it showed that a minute after shots were fired, this person made a phone call. It makes things solid. Because sometimes without that, you don't have a case. And so we as detectives can do that. Even if we're not responding to the call, we can help document the call. And I do that all the time for OISs where, there's plenty of people to respond to the call. It's down in the city. I'm not there. Also document what time, their alphas went off, if there are shots fired around it, take a picture of the GPS. We can still assist as detectives with documenting things, even if we're not the ones responding to the call.
Continue to make threats that they're going to kill the cows here in Grapeseed. No, they'll throw the farms again over farmland.
And when you see one other master report, it's going to be it's still the Brock Busman thing. It's 16834.
BCB.
Oh my god.
It's just a warning of here's what's going to happen if you take an up and out case. And if you look at the reports attached as evidence, you see there's a crap load.
Yeah, oh my god.
Left west through these little.
And it's way more than what was included in the final evidence.
And main eastbound, they're going.
And it's because up and down lead to in all these weird wormholes. There were quite a few things that stemmed from this, like one witness got attacked.
To the south. Go back to the
they would named the name Veronica, assuming that it was me, but it was actually they were referencing Veronica Horningstone that worked at up and down. But they said Veronica ordered this, and then they attacked a witness, and then that led to the subpoena of these a couple people, which then led to subpoena a couple other people. It was A witness was attacked at one point and lost her memory. Thank goodness I had her questioning on video, or we wouldn't have got the conviction. That was another thing. This was just a mess. But this is if you look like at the first thing you see in my statement, this was the
I'm gonna switch to a quad bike.
it was kind of
doing all the
a 2-day
off-roady
trial. The
stuff.
first day were sealed depositions, and the prosecutor was struggling with some things. He'd been like sick, I think, and all his questions were getting objected to for leading. So I went and wrote the questions for him to ask me, which he then used in trial the next day. Then it ended up getting they didn't like the verdict, so they did a judicial appeal on it, and a different prosecutor, handled the appeal who wasn't familiar with the case. So I wrote everything for them to put in the appeal, since it was just going to be appealed on the docket in a trial. So that's on the left, and luckily the verdict was upheld, I guess, if that's the right word. They did not reverse the ruling. And yes, this was a good verdict, was a good case, kind of thing. So just some information on what you can do with, with master reports.
Not a lot of cops in the city.
This case can get complicated.
This looks like a lot.
It was a lot. It was literally the case from hell. Just something else to point out. I've made it a point now in any homicide documents, specifically document whether or not the victim has eyebrows.
Listen,
had a case recently where, because the victim didn't have eyebrows, it was changed from murder to manslaughter by the judge. There was a Supreme Justice, Joy actually, who, when he read the verdict, he put a big graphic onto the board that said, "We fucking hate tourists." And so if someone is considered a tourist, if they don't have eyebrows, it means they haven't been a resident for that long. Therefore, the punishment shouldn't be that serious to whoever is convicted. I don't necessarily agree with that. Just because someone doesn't have eyebrows, or just because they're new to town, doesn't mean they're just stopping by. I mean, that person could be putting a PD application in next week. They could just be new to town, and they got killed. It doesn't mean that they were just passing through. So I now literally, when I go to autopsies, I will take a picture of their face showing what their eyebrows, and I make a note of it on the report somewhere. The victim did have eyebrows, so we can actually charge homicide when it was a homicide.
Oh, some of the DOJ stuff
Tito
is
Tinker is the one who did the homicide of this person, and he literally brags to people how he got away with murder.
The BF
The
400
judge
with those masks.
said it was murder, but changed it to manslaughter because he was a tourist, and he brags about the fact that he got away with it.
Around, okay. Just out of the hangar. Oh, westbound in the Grapeseed, Maine.
I want to put a couple examples of weapons trafficking on here. A different type of felony A case that is weapons trafficking. It's pretty cut and dry, basic. It's a template, really. So if you first go to 13907 Digby.track, this was easy because not only did he provide all the guns to people in the gang, in the phone subpoenas we got, one of them, they would transfer him money before buying the gun. So it wasn't just, we didn't just have records of this person buying guns, but we also had records of him receiving all this money from the people to buy guns. And on one of those transactions, they even labeled it gun stocking.
Just
so criminals do be dumb sometimes.
Make sure you're not gonna start conflicting yourself.
For weapon trafficking, and I think this first one, this case is back before the legislation changed. So this one, you only had to do 3 guns. Now it's 3 guns in a week, or 6 in 60 days. And he had 7 guns in a 2-week period of time for this one. But feel free to, if you're trying to push weapon trafficking and you want to know how to do a report.
Preparing if
copy and
Santi loses
paste.
TA. Yeah,
It's
you're
a-
not going to
it's-
lose TA
Okay,
on
and then just
Santi.
edit things. Copy and paste the tables. Copy
Can't
how
keep
it's laid out.
prosecutors around either.
I've never lost a weapons trafficking case, and I do them all literally the exact same thing. Where
We
I first
have
say, here's a list of the guns.
no
and then I go through
lawyers,
incident
no
by incident,
prosecutors, no judges.
especially in cases like the next one, where we don't have
Because
the bank
that shit is
records
just
showing
actual
that they
work.
received money. All we have is that members of the same gang shared guns.
Plenty of
But we
defense
didn't
lawyers.
have that transfer
eh.
proving that they were actually sold. So that's the 23054. You don't have to look at it more if you don't want, but it's there if you would like to. It's just another.
I mean,
conviction
Hayes
you
is
can
a
have
defense
even though you
attorney.
don't have
He's just
proof
laundering
of-
money and
of gun sales or
catering
proof
to
of
a handful
gun
of people.
Transfers, other than the fact that they were arrested. And then I want to do some side notes of things. One is I'm going to be kind of cracking down hard. Is that I want CID to set the standard when it comes to how our reports and statements are written, and not making sure that we don't have any statements missing, especially from officer involved shooting reports, whether they're incidents or whether they're civilian reports. I don't want other people pulling up reports and finding people with whiskey call signs missing statements in officer involved shootings with non-guilty pleas. Because you'd be surprised how many non-guilty pleas there are, and there's still officer statements missing. I want us helping patrol out. Another thing that I hate is pulling up a civilian report of an officer involved shooting, and there's only 2 officers attached to it. One being the victim,
One,
and one
two,
being
three.
one of the cops.
I think he's not CID anymore.
We know full well
4.
that 10 cops responded to the scene. There's one report I
5,
found recently
6.
where there was the only officer listed on the report was the victim, and he wrote his own statement. And in the statement included, the officers responding and collecting evidence. Yet there was no evidence, no photos, no physical evidence added to the report. Whatever officers responded and did it, didn't bother to upload it, which is awful.
Yeah, if anyone was going to.
So what I do a lot is
no idea
calls I respond to, and I know who's there because I see them. I hear them on the radio. Is when I'm uploading whatever evidence I have, I also add all the officers and I already responded, whether their job was just holding security at the perimeter or whether they were documenting evidence. Get those officers listed. For the blocked hostage situation, the terrorism case that's happening, during the call, the holdout that we had, I took pictures of every officer that was on duty. Almost every officer on duty responded to the thing. And then when all this was done, I added all of them to the report. I still have statements missing from some people.
Are you okay?
But had I not added everyone to the report, we would have a lot fewer statements, and I guarantee a lot of those officers wouldn't add themselves and write a statement had they not really been forced to. So I'd like us as CID just to hold ourselves to a higher standard and have us set the example of making sure that incidents that we're involved with, especially that involved officer involved shootings, with us getting shot down, and or things with non-guilty pleas.
Send it.
No. Sorry, I was Baker. I'm gonna hit the button more than once. I'm just gonna wait. They keep ringing. Hello? Hello?
Special murder cases. Okay.
Hello?
The foremost you need to do that, keeps you entertained, that you enjoy.
The other thing is a little secret. we have heard this directly from judges, and it's just obvious sometimes you can tell the verdicts, is when you're taking statements or writing statements, break them into paragraphs and do not use caps lock. When there is a statement that is a big giant wall of text, they are less likely to read it, especially less likely to read the entire thing. So if we're doing the right way and we're teaching people we FTO to do things the right way, hopefully that will all get passed down for generations.
I wonder what department is using caps lock in one paragraph for their statements.
There's more than one, unfortunately. I mean, we have someone else to see who, when he does his own statements, he does it normal, but when he takes statements, it's all caps lock and in one paragraph. I'm gonna have a chat with him about it. Yeah, obviously there's
Name and shame.
Nick off time.
Oh.
Yeah, any statement he take when he takes the witness statement, it's all caps lock and all one paragraph.
Oh God, you're gonna
When he
lose
writes
into
his own, he does
grapeseed.
it fine. Yeah, grapeseed, obviously there's a ton. So yeah, please teach that. Now the last thing I want to go over has nothing to do with writing reports, just something that I think we should all be doing, and I want us to pass along, and that's about police weapons. So if you go to 30741, it's my weapon log. As a table you can copy. Obviously we try and encourage when officers fire their weapons, they need to put their serial number in the report, and that's all good. However, once something goes beyond that is, let's say if my gun were stolen from me, then used at another crime, or that person was arrested, I would have no way to know that that was my gun unless I, memorize my serial number and I recognize, oh look
at that!
projectile was found
Wow.
is mine. So when you buy a new gun, go down and shoot it in the firing range. Shoot your taser, shoot your gun, collect the casing from it. That way, if it's stolen off you and it's used and fired, when they run the casing, it's going to come back to this report. And it's going to show, oh, this was officer gun. And obviously, if my gun is stolen from me, I'm going to also attach that report in here. Look, I haven't had mine stolen from me in a super long time. But if it is stolen from me, I'm going to attach that as a report that way. If that gun is found,
finishing up the CID meeting here.
Can be pulled up and referenced so they can charge the person correctly. I think this is something that we should have everybody doing. And if we teach people from the beginning to do this, it just helps a whole lot. We have cases where a bunch of officers shoot their weapons. Not all of them will add the notes to the report, but we really need to know whose weapon is who. And if they had done this, we would know just by running their casing, oh, this was this person's gun. He didn't put a note in the report.
Sleepy.
Well, I'll add the note
I'm
for
probably
him
gonna
saying
need
this
to
was his gun.
not go
easy
to the
reference type
shift
thing.
to job fair thingy 2 a.m.
Alpha 22 going 10-7 briefing.
The last thing I keep saying, I think I said the last thing a couple times. You should know that whenever I say the last thing, it's a total lie.
Wow.
Yeah, just like I know sometimes I know if you've ever rehearsed with a band and you said, okay, we're gonna do this one more time. That's always a lie as well. One more time does not mean one more time. It means like 5 more times. But you say it one more time because it's just something you're supposed to say. Okay, so anyway, the last thing, that's not really the last thing, is a reminder that for LEAs, we're supposed to get the DA's office to approve everything before we push them. The only exception is basically when we have people in custody, like for a murder or a violent felony. So let's say the murder just happened, we arrested them, we don't need approval first. We can, if they're not around, we can just do it. However, when it comes to putting a murder warrant out, we should still be getting those approved by district attorney's office prior to pushing the warrant to make sure they're satisfied with the report, with the case. Because we want to make sure that everything is solid before doing it. We don't have to change it. It's court ready. And if we show them a warrant, and it's we just served this warrant, we executed the warrant, we have them in custody, they're requesting a PC hearing. I don't want them to pull up a report and say, I've never seen this before, or I agree, this isn't enough PC for me. We want to make sure that they're happy with everything first. The only time we push it without their approval is when it's fresh. We didn't get that person off the streets because we just witnessed them or arrested them right after they've killed somebody. But for a warrant,
Half an
not a
hour
warrant,
ago.
or drug trafficking warrant, anything like that has to first be approved by an ADA or higher. So keep spreading that word because not everybody reads the memos and everything that are on the dashboard. I think it's still listed. Yeah, felony
Standing.
charge. It's still a notice.
No,
Not everybody
have a
reads the
seat.
notices.
I can't.
Just sit down, Brooklyn.
Can't.
Take a seat.
Guys,
I feel
all right,
like
you just
as
keep
a
talking.
as a fresh corporal, you should be able to just sit down. You know.
I can't.
Come on, Baker, you got
have a
this.
All right, this worked.
Okay. Remember,
I'm just gonna stare at you the whole time.
my interview was in was Metzger's office. At that time, the two chairs were facing each other. They were very close together, and the first part of the interview was you had to be able to sit in the chair. If you couldn't do that, they were dismissed from the interview.
I don't like how we're just looking at each other.
Yeah, I don't either. Someone on the other side of the room needs to talk. So
Oh, hey.
my head your direction.
Don't see that didn't work.
Got this, guys. Don't worry.
Anyway, having a separate report, having charging in a different incident report than where the incident happened. Again, you could use that for big things like murder, drug trafficking. You could also even use that when you're doing working on felony B cases. Attempted murder government employee before you push charges for that, or regular attempted murder.
That was kind of magic.
It's something that is being pushed separately. They've gathered lots of evidence after the fact, and you don't want to be making changes to a report that has been used in the subpoena. Just know that yes, it is okay to create another incident report and put the charges in that report. As long as you're attaching the evidence from when it originally took place.
I think a bunch of cops just got shot.
Your bunker secrets will be revealed.
There's a
behind your
lot of
eye.
people there.
What?
Sun for emails.
We're gonna need a 52. Popular steep performance, please.
Oh, that's probably it.
10-4, we'll have you inaugurate.
Gnome gang comes for you next.
Thank you.
Where are people getting shot at? Radio.
I didn't hear anything on one. I just turned my radio off.
It's not popular. There's a lot of people
Oh
there. I
my
didn't know.
god. Who just replied to Harold? Who just replied to that guy?
Probably Harold.
It's all caps, yeah.
Yeah,
you didn't
I
hear nothing if
all
you know
caps
what's good for
ID.
ya. Oh my god.
Yeah, all caps IDing.
Just respond.
But it could also be nick of time from what we've heard.
I mean, he types witness statement in all caps. He doesn't type text messages in all caps. It's just witness statements.
But what if the witness was yelling at him?
I mean, that's a good argument, except, one time I witnessed a witness statement being taken to hospital. The guy definitely wasn't like,
Oof.
yeah.
Told me that Osvaldo Pingafria is.
I get why he does it, because obviously you can just type fast, not have to worry about punctuation. If you, when I take a witness statement, I use a lot of like abbreviated stuff, and then I go back and edit the statement once I'm done taking it, to make the sentences complete and to fix. I'll have a ton of spelling areas because my fingers will be faster than my brain, so I'll flip a lot, reverse a lot of the will be HE a lot of times.
Is he wrong?
That finger ends up being faster.
Yeah, it's when you're trying to
So,
catch up 3 sentences, you're still typing the person giving you the statement. It's already
And
done.
I'll write he and she when it should be I because I'm taking the statement, you know, and I'm putting in quotation marks. So yeah, I go through it. I always have to go back and edit what the statements after I take them because I try and get them as accurately as I can, word for word, which leads to errors because.
The way I do it sometimes, my fingers just be going. I make so many typos, and I just go back later and check.
Yeah.
I like make the word out so I know what the word is.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do.
Yep.
I sometimes have words that aren't even real words in there, but I know exactly what they mean.
Yep, 100%. Same me.
Be fast in Swiss German. Don't think anybody
I'm going to
speaks
be
Swiss
doing
German on the
a
server.
training on interrogation. Not this weekend, but the weekend after next. I think that's the next area that people need help in.
Oh yeah.
Can be a nerve-wracking thing. I know it was for me when I first started. The idea of having to interrogate someone's like, how do I do this? It's so we'll be doing it. We'll be doing some practicing with it also. Giving you guys a chance.
I've been in
we'll
so many interrogations on A's.
In it.
Imagine role playing.
Ew.
Who said it? Who does that?
I knew you do stuff. Jesus. Anyway.
What?
What?
Nothing.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
God, I love when Stephanie rolls her words. It's so
don't
hot.
worry. It's his Valdo Pinger Free. He does this all the time. He never has a bomb.
Okay.
Tell him. Yeah, actually, he's Cuban. I don't know. Give him a Cuban joke and he'll forget about it. Talk to him about how great Cuba is.
Stephanie, I just said something really good about you.
What does that mean?
I said I love when you roll your words. It's so hot.
I love that too.
You said what is it? What is it? I can't do it.
What do you mean?
No,
Oh,
roll
wait.
it. No, roll it.
Roll.
Oh!
I don't want to do that.
You roll it when you say like.
What do you mean?
What
Do you
and
know-
then a word would start with D after.
No, it's just so hot.
What do or what does?
You know that the ability to roll your tongue is actually something genetic.
Wait, is what?
Like, you know how you
I
like
can't
roll
do
your
it.
R's like you just did?
Yeah.
I literally cannot do that, and it's a genetic thing.
Can you guys fold your tongue? Because I can't either.
I can fold it 3 times.
What the fuck? No, I
Yeah.
can't.
Sitting here
Yeah.
honking their horn.
That's
For
crazy.
your better half.
Yeah.
Yeah, Camden's very lucky. Anyway.
Yeah, in my one of my pastimes of one of my hobbies, I don't do it here a lot. I don't want to make noise, but I love playing the French horn. And there's times you're supposed to you're supposed to roll your tongue while blowing into the instrument to create a certain sound. I genetically can't do it, so instead I have to kind of growl and play at the same time.
You
to
growl
try
at a
and-
horn?
You literally have to like growl and blow at the same time to get the sound that is similar to like rolling R's, but still not the same. But it sucks. I'll never be able to make that authentic sound that I'm supposed to be able to make. Just
I
'cause
can tie-
genetically I can't roll
Shots
it.
fired in Little Soul.
It's
I
not
can tie
that
it. I can
time
tie
yet.
I can tie a cherry stem with my tongue in a knot. Ooh.
Yeah, I haven't tried. I doubt I'd be able to. My tongue's not
Can
that.
do that.
I mean,
What that
I
tongue?
work it in a lot of other ways. No, like when I play my instrument, my free time,
Yeah, I can do that all
I
as
double
well.
and triple tongue. There's
Yeah,
things
with
that-
the
my tongue gets active,
instruments
but,
in
We might need
quotations.
HR in her.
Instrument.
Don't worry, we've come to accept that HR doesn't actually do anything.
This is all Stephanie's fault with her. What do you mean?
What do you
I
mean?
can't- There it is.
I hate it.
Ugh, I can't do it.
That control is at a gas station.
That's not good.
That's gonna
Not good. Where is the LSPD when you need them?
True.
One's up here.
Free Sierra. We hired Jimmy to Sandy.
No. Oh, good luck with that, guys.
Wait, is this the Jimmy that
Where's the helmet?
That's Joe's
that
son.
Joe's son, Jimmy?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh no, he's our problem now.
I'm glad I transferred.
Actually,
Oh,
hold on a
no.
minute.
I don't even
You
know when
shift
you
too.
when you
That's-
need
Oh,
the
shit,
bro.
kind. You look good in green. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Don't worry, he was false flagging yesterday as an FTO.
Hold on. Okay, you could
What
blame
the heck?
Amelia for that one. She told me I could put the patches on. I didn't know I couldn't do that until I was full, and I asked her.
Yeah, get promoted, Bucko.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. Was it false flagging
Oh my
on
god.
purpose?
And what if we tell them, please no?
Who is this?
Oh, this is Derek Phillips.
No.
Arriba.
Oh, he took a nice
Oh,
photo
there's a
of you.
picture of you.
Wow.
Have a good
Yeah,
night.
it's
Myra, that's a
Derek
beautiful
Phillips.
photo.
With a gun out. Oh my god.
Yeah, Derek was being a little shit on the what's it called?
The crane.
Crane. Yeah. Like he was just sitting in the middle of the crane for like a long period of time to the point where it's like,
Who
I
said
don't really
hello,
want to be
Derek?
here anymore.
Someone said hello, Derek. Do not kill her.
Why does his name still come up? Why does it come up as unknown?
Follow Derek Phillips, who wants to kill not Mercy.
Which is a very
She
lazy
needs
language.
to transfer
when it
me
comes to facial
$1,000
muscles. I
to
mean,
2121 Major
Krankenhaus
Holden Medics,
works
or I will
really
kill
well.
her.
That number to his profile because
I literally was just just looking at that. See, do we
On
not
my,
have his phone number
on my
profile?
own will, not
Yeah, I
his.
was like,
He
Don't
doesn't.
worry, I do my job. Wait, does he not
Are
have
you
a phone
doing it
number
right?
on profile?
He does
at all?
not. He does not.
How's he
wow.
getting arrested this many
French is rough on the
times?
facial muscles.
It's
Okay,
crazy.
done.
Okay.
Non. Si tu, si
Okay,
tu
Derek
parles
Phillips'
très
phone
lentement,
number is now on
ça
his
marche.
MDW profile, so when he criminally
I guess
threatens
if
people
you're
again, you'll
really
know that it's him.
going ham.
Is this his personal?
Well, he's used it a ton.
What if you said to him for what? She needs to transfer $1,000 to Major Holden Maddox, or I will kill her. On my own will, not his.
Like, what do you? Why
Derek,
does he
that's
need to get
illegal.
$1,000? That's a criminal threat.
It's also
Misuse?
force, all kinds of
It's
things.
not a criminal threat, it's a criminal promise. I hate that line so much.
I'm at the Chicken Bell for my community service. Was this Derek also? Old one that Derek did.
The music stopped.
Yeah, I
and
hate
didn't
that when
even
someone
realize.
replies and then they reply again, it shows their first ever message. Dispatch, it's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what did I miss?
Everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty
much everything.
I can be at the shift too then.
Alrighty. So yeah, thank you for attending. I didn't want to keep you too long, but there's power in new incident reports. There's power in the way we write narratives. Feel free to I'm going to keep this report up, and obviously it's that number. So if you want to keep an eye on this, if you want to reference any of those reports, if you want to copy any templates or anything, feel free to do so. You do not need to ask me.
What report?
It's 38175. Wilson CID training. So you can just search for CID training in civilian reports if you ever need to, and it'll pull up.
Radio check?
It's radio, check this.
10-2.
3 Sierra 69 is 41.
Hey, Jimmy. Hello. Good to see you back in the PD.
Thanks, I quit my other job.
That's where's Chrome helmets. So.
22 back 10-8.
Henry to dispatch. Show me stop northbound with Central Freeway, third path. Let's go one time.
All right. Meeting 1 of 3 today is done. I'm proud of myself.
Meeting 2 of
See you
3
again
is
in half an
done.
hour.
Yeah, I forgot I scheduled 3 meetings today for some reason. Well, I
would
mean, I
do
scheduled
that to
2
yourself.
today, and then this was also today.
I'm probably gonna get arrested later
Why would you get
what?
arrested?
because I'm going to the trooper shit.
Oh.
The
What?
DOD is
the
coming in to take
protest?
the Mantis. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Department
well,
of Defense is going to be coming trying to take the Mantis, and they gave me permission to dress like a trooper for the day they're in. So I'm probably going to go to prison.
have fun.
I mean,
Don't get
I mean,
eaten
as long
by
as you're
zombies.
not
Didn't the-
violent, it's like, yeah.
I thought, what's it called? The mayor said they good, and the mayor
Yeah.
runs.
The mayor approved it.
controls
Yeah.
property.
The mayor is going to be there as well.
Yeah, you aren't getting
Well, the mayor
arrested.
controls property, so you're going to be okay. They can't arrest you. They can't arrest the mayor, or exercising his
Well,
I
constitutional.
mean, they can
right.
try. Yeah, the
How
mayor's
could
going
the
to be there.
FIB do this?
It's their
Don't
federal.
know. But the mayor's gonna be there, and then there's a mayor town hall at 4, so I'll probably be there to protect the mayor.
Oh my god.
That's today.
Today is
Mhm.
just so
Why today?
so much today.
Yeah, it's
I
at
gotta
the
go speak to
Syphilis
a few
Theater.
people before our next meeting.
Street racing charge changed to 20 months. Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah, they might as well
Really
legalize
crazy.
it at this point. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, back in my day, street racing used to be a constitutional right.
I mean,
Stop
it went from
complaining.
felony to misdemeanor to lower time. Let's
Excuse
just
me,
legalize it at
back
this
in your
point.
day?
Back in
She's
my
like,
day.
she's like 60.
I'm old. I'm not that old. I'm
Oh.
not 60. I'm 44.
I thought you were 54.
Really?
Truthfully.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, back in my day, it used to be a constitutional right, so stop complaining, you young'uns.
Yeah, I am pretty. Alright, I gotta go to Grapeseed, sadly.
Have fun with
If I can
that.
get out.
Come to your hand.
It's my entire arm, as you can see. I'm missing my entire left arm.
Oh my god, what happened to your arm?
I was chasing Eugene Zuckerberg in the water, and I got swarmed by 5
Well,
sharks, and it bit my arm off.
I'll bring Austin
what
to
we-
Grapeseed real
you
quick.
know what
I'm gonna
happens to
need to
people
talk
with
to you
lost
afterwards,
limbs,
if
right?
possible.
Hello,
I'm not going to
Jimmy.
Grapeseed. I already have
going on
one
in here?
leg, so.
Little
Meeting
CID
time.
meeting.
Oh, that's not my department. Goodbye.
No,
Sorry,
it's not.
Jimmy. Have a good one.
I'll be
Austin!
back.
Good meeting. I need to talk
Pine.
to you.
Okay,
Yeah,
well then.
this is another effort to
How long
poach
is that
me.
gonna
Hasn't
take?
had a chance
It's
to
not
talk to
happening.
Valentina yet.
Uh,
I'm about to add the
well, I guess,
initial
if you have time
assessment
now,
to
Veronica.
the master for us.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I gotta update all that
I
today.
need a little bit
So,
privacy. Another corner, I guess. A couple of things. The supervisor report that I made for Brock. Is it Brock?
Yes.
I'm getting the Bauer and Brook and Brock and whatever confused.
Mhm.
It looks like he has a little vendetta against the bastards. With other warrants that he has been pushing. Yeah, I mean it's fine going after a gang. But he just needs to, you know, cross his T's and dots his I's a little bit better.
Yeah, it's part of. It's because they're wanting them to, with this and everything, a focus on like they're assigning people to gangs, and so that's part of the problem. Is it's gonna look like it could be malicious because you know they're being focused on. As long as they're being found guilty of these things, you know, then luckily that's not going to be an issue. But make sure that when he does push charges, they're good charges and it's done well.
All right, guys.
Yeah, which wasn't, but yeah, he then changed it, and I think he changed it back again.
Almost 5-1. A little 50s, one mic out.
Yeah, he'll. I believe he's coming to the shift 2 training of this. This kind of thing. What we went over today is what he should have been doing with this report. Create a different report. Put all your stuff in there.
Bye.
so you don't have to edit the thing that's attached to the subpoena a lot.
Yeah, with them having access to it, it's
Yeah.
So you might run into that. The other thing is I wanna step down from the supervisor role.
To senior or to base.
Whatever you feel like it's. I mean, I'm not gonna change the way I want to help people that come to me. It's not gonna be a difference. And it's also not a rank thing. I just feel like I'm not a good fit for CID supervisor right now. I'm not even sure if I'm a good fit for CID at the moment. I'm focusing on Polito heavily right now and speed, getting that in order.
PID on them from a previous shooting with the hostage.
Okay. Things might change in regards of CID, but I don't see myself pushing much right now. I did the petty larceny stuff. There wasn't really much from November to December. No, October to December. I've been looking into other stuff. The whole, you probably saw the supervisory report with the OS involved, no statements, whatnot, in 20 days.
Yeah.
Be doing more stuff like that, just general work for being a supervisor than specific CID. So yeah, I'm currently not a proper fit for a supervisor because I'm not supervising the work of the people in my shift in the CID.
Understandable. If you don't mind, I mean, if, as long as you're in CID, being a senior detective, that way you're someone who can help approve, subpoenas and stuff for the new people. You're okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not seeking out work directly for CID. So I don't need to hog that position.
Understandable. Did you help Austin with the Heidi Jensen murder warrant?
Yeah, but I didn't see it through.
Yeah, I have to talk to her about that. Not that well done, and I guess it didn't go. The DA didn't approve it either at a time.
I will say I couldn't get a proper ID if this is the same people, but
I was thinking of unticking the warrant and giving her a chance to redo it. I mean, luckily it was eyewitness. Like the fact that there was a eyewitness to this helps a lot. But it just really it needs a new narrative. It needs to be changed from the narrative I responded to. Here's what happened. To summarize, kind of, the timeline. There's stuff in the text messages that were in the subpoena that aren't really highlighted at all in the report, and we all know some judges don't open subpoenas. So
I think it's
like
enough.
to give them a chance, or even have them just for practice, open in their civilian report and do it as if this were the one they were going to push, and showing me that they can do better, kind of thing, if they've benefited from this training at all.
Okay. Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, yeah, just keep me posted on if change, if you don't want to be a senior, like if you're too busy with the other stuff that you're struggling or just don't have the desire to do that part or to be in CID altogether. Either way, just keep me posted. I'll support you with whatever decision you make. You know.
Yeah, I keep you in a loop. The whole financial crime aspect is just a tough one in the current state.
Yeah.
I mean, I did find a couple of Ruby wallets and can name the owner, so stuff like that. But not even sure where that's gonna go with the DOJ. Probably wouldn't even be able to get anything out of this. Goodbye. So yeah, maybe down the road, but right now it's CID is on the back burner for me.
Yeah. Understandable.
Well, okay. Well, I appreciate you, and regardless, just let me know if I can do something for you.
I do. Thank you so much for
Which
all the
you
help you've been
won't.
given. Appreciate you as well.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna collect Austin now, or
Yeah, let me go.
yeah.
Let me go talk to Austin about this report.
I think they are, yeah, somewhere back there talking. I need to grab food. Okay, step 1 is there. Were you Wongdong? What the fuck? I think they just didn't take it down. I guess.
It's fine with me getting ready.
You better do something so the cops learn your name, or else they're
Yeah,
never gonna
true.
hire you.
Hi.
Hello.
You hungry?
Yes. Could I get 2 1-and-1 combos, or 2 and 2? With 2 waffle burgers and 2 slushies, if possible.
Of course. And then eat the breakfast combo.
I charge 11.69, please.
$11.69.
Yes.
Okay. Is that Harold?
Huh?
Is that Harold?
Harold is 11.48 or so.
Oh, you know it's also okay. Yeah.
Oh, 11.69 is me. Always
Yeah,
been.
but you were making someone else pay for it. Yeah, back in the day, I was an admin assistant, and we always made our sergeant pay for the food every day.
Oof.
Yeah, but he always accepted it, so that was great.
Hello.
You know, I'm not planning on paying for everybody. I'm already broke.
How broke are you?
I mean, I have a bike now after working a year, so it's something.
Yeah, I mean, better than nothing, I guess, right?
Mm.
Just don't get married because name change costs 5,000.
Oh my god.
Well, that's a lot.
Yeah, I could pay for you if you want.
No, I already paid.
Oh.
Food works. That's if repairs, food, and gas. That's about what I'm making an hour. So it's more for the luxury stuff. Thank you very much. You have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Turning, going southbound Little Bighorn. Right, immediate left, parking garage, exiting West Adams Apple. Crossing TDF. Eastbound 100 and climbing. Warwick address, left, southbound Alta. Eastbound, right. Still continuing in the alleyway.
You good?
Yellow. Yeah.
Gonna exit on Innocent. Yeah, we're doubled up. Continuing eastbound alleyway.
Awesome, waiting outside, and I got food for you.
Old car wash, exiting onto Strawberry, crossing Strawberry, continuing eastbound, now merging McDonald Street, hanging a right southbound Roy Lowe, right, eastbound, correction, westbound Carson.
I'll be honest. I think this is more than enough.
Left, southbound Davis.
But I also be honest. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Left, eastbound Autopia. Dutch London, hanging a right, westbound Dutch London. Far right, stand by. Take the right, oh, yep, right exit onto Davis, northbound.
How many times was this vehicle occupied?
3 times. So many additionals.
Yeah, we could use one more illusion.
I was not included in any single changes that happened in CID.
Northbound Alta. Left, nope, 22.
I was not part of any conversation with command and you know who's gonna take over CID.
Westbound Vespucci. Northbound Peaceful.
So my supervisor role is
Eastbound on
irrelevant.
Alta Street. Left 2, going through the construction zone, southbound. Hanging on the trail, the train track. Merging now into Alta, southbound. Left, eastbound Carson. Left, northbound Davis.
Beep, beep.
Left, westbound McDonald. South through the Ring of Fire. Right, exiting onto Davis. Eastbound McDonald. Crossing Roy Lowe. Left, northbound Jamestown. Bighorn left, northbound Little Bighorn. Continuing continuing northbound Little Bighorn. I've seen MRPD. Left westbound Atlee. Right northbound Strawberry. Yeah, left westbound St. Anne.
Find a channel.
Right northbound Elgin.
Dispatch channel for the pursuit, please.
Channel 4 is available.
All right, channel 4. We're gonna do a quick driver swap.
Alright, I'm coming.
I'm in a parking lot side, not where we parked.
I got meeting sims, so I don't know if you want to come with me or not, but... I gotta go to Grapeseed.
So just so you know, I told Veronica that I'm stepping down as supervisor in CID, and that I'm basically going to focus on Polito and speed right now, and not
But you're still gonna be a CID member, though, right?
yes, whatever rank she's giving me, I don't really care. I need to put more effort into your work. Although I'll be honest. Did she talk to you?
Anyone available?
Veronica?
Yeah.
Yeah, she told me about the one, and I already knew about the issues, so...
Yeah, but okay, it's well.
I know I'm gonna talk to a DA's member, and then probably make a new report. I'll take the warrant and go from there. She already has that report, but it's whatever. She would have that anyway, I guess, and the subpoena's involved, so it's not that big of a deal. Luckily, this one was the one that I fucked up on, and not a big one, like a crazy big one.
Did you take the food in the glove box?
Oh no. Also, I spoke to Steph, and she said that she's changing her vote. Something.
Pretty sure I have using.
I explained to her like,
currently at
sure,
Yellow
you may not
Jack.
see me
He
lead
has
shit,
6
but the past 2 weeks I've been leading shit like crazy.
Yeah, it's.
And
I'll be honest that.
I asked
it
about
was Cho and Steph, and
yeah, I asked about those two, that the troopers, and she said they've been leading stuff. And respectfully, I've never seen Horse lead a scene or Prime. Bro, Prime does pursuit stuff, but he's speed. So
yeah, that's.
I don't know.
That's why I'm making Bear a speed supervisor and not a corporal. I think it fits better.
Yeah.
He had more issues. I mean, he's fine doing like staff sergeant work where he's actually going after the staff, checking in with them and whatnot. That's fine. But he will be able to get experience as a speed supervisor for a supervisor role.
Yeah, I
And
intend to focus on Polito as well. We can just try and build Polito up in the absence of Ron. Together.
Do we want a group chat? I know it's.
I mean, I already have one with me with us and Ron.
Yeah, with the.
Hello,
pets
I'm here to talk to
Hello.
LA. So.
Okay.
Could
Oh,
I ask a
Jesus.
quick favor?
What's up?
Could you check and see if there is a gun owned by one Dmitry Barkov that is still in evidence? Because he's been asking about it for like 5 weeks.
Bush, can you log so I can talk to Ellie? Because I gotta talk to Dave.
Yeah, I'm in EC mode.
Yeah, good luck.
I gotta
Dimitri,
talk to
how
so many
much?
people today. Let's go.
Dmitry Barkov.
You in hiding, huh?
Yeah, Osiris is trying to kill me, so.
I can give you the state ID if you needed that too, but I'm not sure
Yeah,
if
I
you do.
found that one.
Okay.
Do we have a reason why he doesn't have his gun anymore?
He didn't say. It doesn't say he has a suspended weapons license. He's just asking about his gun. I'm not sure if there's an incident that it was involved in.
Yeah, I found the gun, but there's no note about if it can be returned or not. There's a hold. Let me see if he's around. He is.
All right, it's gonna be in the gray van. I'm gonna ask him to step out. He's probably gonna flee.
I'm gonna be in the car ready to go.
He's marked 10-7, so I'm not sure if he's gonna pick up.
Who is it?
He's taking off. He's taking off.
Kip Dwyer is in charge of this one, and it was
Oh.
29 days ago.
The person you are trying to reach is unavailable.
I'm sending him a message in regards of the whole thing, but I'm gonna be honest, that gun is probably rusted through.
Yeah.
Holden's probably gonna come pick him up.
Hey, firm. Do we got a channel for this one again?
Do we have a proper? I need to go and check the evidence real quick. See if.
Yeah. I can't see all that mess, so I just gotta ask other people.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to help you out as much as I can, but
Yeah.
I need to find the evidence room first. Guessing it's somewhere down here. Let's see if I can access the digital storage here.
I think it's this room.
Tier 3 radio check.
Yeah, it's rusted
I
through.
need one additional unit in channel 4 for 1080.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send Kip a message and then he can
Okay.
handle this.
They could have responded just to channel 5 for warrant apprehension. Currently in pursuit.
All I remember is she got mad at me because apparently a fast cadet
Mm.
apparently supposed to be the one doing processing, but I wasn't told that.
I'm some next channel 4.
Plus I kinda don't like being pushed over when I'm trying to do stuff. There was nothing said to me about, hey, he's gonna do this. Nothing was said. And plus I already
Well, see, maybe you could send a message to Kip and ask him when he can check it to get in touch with Mr. Barkov.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. I'll give him a call back just so he doesn't call 911 or 311 excessively. Because that does get annoying.
Yep, I heard about Sally.
Hi, Mr. Barkov. This is the dispatcher that you just spoke with. Okay, so currently trying to get in contact with the officer in charge of the situation involving your handgun, and I'm going to ask him to get in touch with you directly when he's able to. I can't give you that information, but just know that I have asked. He has been asked to get in touch with you. I'm not sure if it's something I can or cannot do. It's just something I'm not comfortable doing. No, it's just respecting their privacy. Yeah, I'm not sure when he's gonna give you a call, but he has been informed. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Yeah, I don't know if I can give out officer names or not, but I don't like to anyways, so yeah, I don't do it.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
The not feeling comfortable one is probably the better answer for them to realize this. But yeah, you shouldn't. It's the same thing as if they ask if somebody's on duty and whatnot, and that's why we've got 911 and 311, and those officers that want to give out their name, they can, but it's on them.
I really feel like people could text 311 more about this, but at the same time, I understand not texting it because if there's a lot of crap going on, it's going to get pushed to the sidelines.
Yep, exactly.
I'm ready for these next 6.5 hours to go by because I'm ready for interviews.
Huh.
Oh yeah, that's shift 2 interviews and the job fair is happening later tonight.
Yeah. Oh god.
I'm very excited for it. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
It's 2 a.m. in my head. I don't want to.
Oh goodness.
I might have to, but I know Ron and Austin are gonna be there from Polito, so.
Oh. Oh yeah, you know Mikey, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's still patiently waiting to hear about shift 1.
78 Shuttle 4, 78 Shuttle 4, Elgin Avenue out roundabout.
Oh shit. Jesus Christ.
I think it's already over.
Jesus. What is it with all these crazy ass old guys?
Well, you might not be able to relate, but when your balls are hanging down to your knees, then you probably would feel the same.
You need 77 Strong Rock.
My grandfather is like riddled with dementia, and he's just confused, but he's not that bad.
Code for it, no longer 78.
Yeah, I don't know. The city drives people crazy, I guess.
Yeah.
Might have Derek Phillips on the way as well. So be on your,
also, just because I'm being super rude here, I'm Matthew Bush. Hello.
Hi, I'm Rigsby Granum,
I'm,
dispatcher and Grapeseed Hopeful.
That's nice. Well, I'm like this direction. Polito, Sergeant Air, Shift 1.
Yeah.
Not a dispatch hopeful, so fortunately.
Can't blame you.
Nah, but I was in the first recruit class we had in the city, or after reopening. So yeah, technically I was supposed to be onboarded, but they onboarded somebody a day before, and they lost their job within 24 hours because they shot the hostage.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So.
That's crazy.
But it's fine. I went through the whole, training and went through the ranks properly, and it helped me. And yeah. So I was able to achieve lots of things.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Are you prepared for the craziness that is Grapeseed?
I've been hanging out here for most of the time I've spent since I moved to the city.
Perfect. Then you know.
Willie Rubin has asked me to be one of his mentees, so I can only assume how that's going to go. I mean, Grapeseed's definitely helped me kind of come out of my shell a little bit.
That's
I
good.
mean, I'm the first person in my family to ever even think about joining law enforcement. So there's that. It really, the only reason is because of Grapeseed. They've been extremely welcoming. Everyone's so nice. That's why some people think it's a cult.
No, there's some really good, some great people in Grapeseed.
Oh yeah. It's like, yeah, they're goofy, but when they gotta lock it in, they'll lock it in.
Yep, that's what it's all about.
Very approachable people. I just, yeah, I'm just ready for interviews today, onboarding Friday. And I think the first academy is the 3rd, and I might be a bit late to that, but I will be there. So that's fun. And I'm a lot less worried because, I didn't know if me being a green cadet, if I would have to attend both scheduled academies, but Harold said it's only one that I have to be at. Because the other one that's scheduled is like the day before my birthday, and turns out I have an impromptu family reunion I gotta fly back home for.
That's fair. I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
need to take this one real quick.
You're fine.
Hello, it's Bush.
How you doing? It's Aurora.
Hey, could be worse. Could be worse about yourself. I'm stuck
You
in
know-
meetings, so.
Oh, okay. I know those type of days. You know, one of my people got cuffed because they thought she was me.
That's the 18-wheeler in the garage.
Yeah,
thingy.
in the garage. Yeah.
And it's listen,
It was fucked up.
That's I had a talk to check while people were swimming from sharks.
Yeah, EMS was telling me about that.
So it's I'll be honest, and I told him that I'm standing behind the people that I have in Polito, and I'll take the blame if they fuck up. But I'm not willing to take the blame for some of the
Other
idiots
cops and
that are
things, yeah.
wandering around. And yeah, let's say it that way. I stepped down from supervisor in CID.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Anyways,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna focus on
Building people up the right way?
yeah, grabbing those that I want to have around me because I know they're not idiots and have some sort of social qualities that are sought after in people. Well,
Yeah.
that what some people are lacking. So,
Yeah.
uh,
We even asked for a report
guys
number for the
building
one
a
earlier
meeting?
for them doing that, like them detaining her in everything, and they're like, there is no report. So then she asked for the names and badge numbers.
Give me a second, real quick. I'm on the phone, and Austin is in a meeting, real quick. I'll talk to you in a second, Becca. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm having
It's okay.
multiple conversations.
Yeah, even asked for name and badge numbers, and nobody got back to her.
Yeah, that's the point where you grab a lawyer and push stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much the plan.
There is no check and balances right now, or I don't know how long, and people need to wake up. I'm gonna be real on both sides of the spectrum here, be it cops, be it criminals. I experienced some things that are super questionable, what cops are doing and what criminals are doing.
Yeah.
And we kind of need
You know, unfortunately, all of that kind of just escalates if it doesn't get sorted in some sort of way.
I'm well aware, but we also have DOJ that works at a snail pace.
Yep.
That
That
doesn't
just
help.
adds another factor into this.
Yeah, so am I getting rolled on?
Oh, it's
No.
them again. Hey.
Is
Howdy.
the target here?
Okay.
No.
No, so
No.
yeah, things need to change. And
Walter,
I'm doing what I can with the people that I have around me. It's unfortunate for people like you that are being dragged into the crosshairs of stupidity. Again, it's not completely without reason that people are looking into you guys. I need to be honest and
Oh,
clear about
absolutely.
that.
Like that's the thing. I 100% expect that. I just expect it to be within my rights and not just, everything.
Yes.
Okay, have a good
And
one.
again, if we want to be
Okay.
LEOs, we also need to play by the rules and not
Mhm.
skip things. And things are being skipped,
Yeah.
which I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, it's rough, but I guess we'll see where everything goes. If I can ever get my lawyer around, I will have like 3 things he needs to push to the docket, but I can never touch base with him. Lawyers
Well-
are hard to fucking find. And then on top of the DOJ being slow, it is not easy.
I'm ready for interviews tonight.
Yes, that is
Yeah,
true.
in
Especially
like-
getting a lawyer that
in like 6 hours.
knows how to see things
bit
through in
more
a
excited, though.
timely manner because
I think I'll feel more nervous when I'm actually there.
yeah, that doesn't happen all the time.
I
But
cannot
hey, I'm not getting sued, so I don't have that issue.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
I mean, if somebody's getting a lot of suits, maybe they should be, looked at closer.
Yeah, there's also gonna be the points where cops need to learn how to deal with bench trials and whatnot. The
Yeah.
inability of cops that we have that cannot build a proper sentence in front of a judge is really nice, helpful. Again, I have a lot of similar complaints to you, with not being happy with things, but I'm trying my best to change things. I am limited to the way things are set up, but I implore you to bring things forward if you want to, and I'll try my best. If it's about a Paleto Bay deputy, I can guarantee you things. But
I was gonna say, to be fair, Paleto Bay, probably the one department I haven't had many issues with at all.
yeah, there shouldn't be with the current roster. I mean, we're getting we have 6 or 7 cadets now, and they need to be taught well. But we have none of the diversity. What's the word? Diversity hires. So we should be okay, hopefully.
Okay. Well, I will probably, if I have issues, I'll bring it up. I appreciate, once again, you willing to have conversations.
Oh, yeah, looking at my phone records, I think your better half tried to call me like 3 hours ago.
Oh, he might have. I don't know. He is around.
Yeah, you does he still have a warrant? Then you definitely don't know if he's around. Oh God. Yeah. No, like I said, I'm standing behind the Paleto Bay Sheriff's Department, their deputies. If there are issues coming up, even if they're simple ones, and you also something that you need to understand. While I have an open ear for quote unquote complaints, sometimes things are getting blown out of proportion. Again, I'm trying to be as honest with you as possible here.
No, appreciate that.
Where things are a non-issue. Now, the warrant thingy, for example, that's not a non-issue. That's why I looked at it, and since you have access, you probably see or saw my notes that I put on there. So yeah, stuff like that I will try to handle in the best of my ability. But there's gonna be a point where I need a bar on my collar, and that one won't happen for a while because my first in command is an LT.
All right, Bush, I'm done. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You need.
I mean,
you
it's
need
also
something
like
back
through
up?
you, I feel like you're somebody can reach out to point me to the correct person, where all other cops are like, not my problem.
Yeah, I will try because I don't like people then getting shot because people with issues don't get the possibility to get their voice
To
heard.
resolve them
so,
civilly, yeah.
Yeah. So I will try. But again, if it's not Polito, I cannot guarantee.
No, I appreciate that. Well, thank you for hearing me out.
Yes, and get a lawyer for the other stuff.
Yeah, working on it.
Best way. Okay, good
It's all
luck.
Gucci Mane.
Well, might want to rethink that one, but hey.
Oh boy. Okay. Good to know.
I mean, sure, he's the
someone say
flamboyant
something
one,
to me?
but hey.
He's the only one I ever. He at least texts me
Yeah, I was
back.
seeing if you needed anything. What's
Yeah,
up?
fair. Okay.
Okay.
Does
well,
anyone want to
you
ride
have
with
a
me?
great Monday.
You
I
too.
have another
Okay,
meeting
bye-bye.
in 10 minutes. Bush might not. We'll see. I'm in
So
meetings
just
sim today, Becker. I hate
finished
it.
my phone call. I'm being Austin's assistant right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Also, it's New Year tomorrow.
It is.
I'm not gonna be around.
So
You can
what's
just drop me off at
your-
LSSD and you can do your
What's
thing.
your tradition?
I'm so happy you asked me. You want to celebrate my tradition with me?
Am I going to jail afterwards?
Why would you do something like that? I mean, Bill went to jail after doing something, but that's also because he got drunk and got into a fight.
Oh God, I'm kind of afraid that I asked. Or should have asked, kind of. But hey, maybe you can describe it first before we attempted.
Wait, what are you saying?
Your New Year's tradition. I mean, I kind of, the Christmas one was interesting, so.
The New Year's one is normal, okay?
Define normal.
It's something a lot of people do.
Okay. I don't trust her.
Just come
She's
to
gonna use, like,
Toledo.
a
We can
bazooka.
celebrate.
Okay, I'm dropping off Austin real quick, and then I'll come up to Polito.
Yay!
If I'm going to jail, you need to make sure that
Good luck.
Polito is in good hands.
I will. Alrighty, bye-bye.
Just give me a call when you need a pickup.
Yeah, I will. It'll be after my meeting, probably.
Next to 55. Can we please get 77s on the 1060 Sonora Way?
Oh my God! How could you do this? James Hayes is a old man. You can't
Old
do
man.
this.
Thank you, Cal. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody.
We're by the parking lot on the southern side.
I think Polito won the battle. We won the battle. Austin is Polito now. Wow. And there's no reason for Austin to gaslight me anymore. So what is this meeting that you have, Austin?
FTS, but it's been pushed back 30 minutes, so I'm gonna onboard Dave, hopefully, if he's not busy.
You don't want to come celebrate the New Year traditions with me quickly?
Becca, I'm so busy. I can't.
Becca,
I
when we
have
go to
subpoenas to
prison,
write, I have meetings.
when we go to prison, we need Austin to run.
I'll bail you
Polito.
out. Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
I'm not gonna drink today. Don't worry. So we're not going to prison.
Are you drinking tomorrow?
Of course.
Are you gonna be on duty tomorrow?
No, that's what I said. That's why I do it today.
Sorry.
You want me on duty tomorrow?
It'd be kind of funny if you were drinking some spicy water and on duty. We could do a Polito stack. And I can get real low instead of spicy, because I'm not allowed to drink spicy water. I get yelled at.
Sergeant, what will happen if I am on duty tomorrow drunk?
I'm probably gonna have to suspend you, fire you.
The Sergeant said no.
No, no, don't get drunk. Don't actually drink. Just drink spicy water. You know, it's what everyone else does. They get hydrated. That's fine.
Huh.
Right, I'll be off radio for like 10 minutes while I get water, because God, I'm dehydrated.
Howdy.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yes. Yes.
good.
I demoted myself today. I stepped down from CID supervisor.
Oh?
Focusing on pleader more and speed more, and you know. You probably don't know. I'm an instructor at the civilian side of air training. So, wow.
Oh. I could never fly. Bill used to tell me that if I ever, he was like, okay, if you ever go up in a helicopter, you're gonna crash it. So don't try it. I'm never gonna try it.
Yeah, you already have tendencies to crash a car, so probably for the better.
I mean, there's nothing to hit in the sky.
Sure.
Anyway,
Okay,
the
so
traditions that we used to do is, I'm gonna tell you a story. So, the story behind this tradition was you used to drink yourself drunk, sorry, full, that's the Danish word, drunk, and then you will take plates and you will throw it at your neighbor's doors. You know, like dishes, plates, all of those. So it will break. But when I moved, people kind of got upset because it was costing too many plates. You know, we had to break plates and then we had to buy a new one like literally the day after because we needed those.
yeah, you're breaking doors as well. What if there's like a little window in there, or it's a glass door?
That's fine. It's just a door. But then our new tradition, we couldn't do it to the neighbor because the neighbor complained and wasn't happy. So we do it to our own door instead because you need to keep your own door clean before you can complain about other people.
Right. But we have glass doors here. They're gonna break if you throw plates at it.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to throw anything at it. That would be kind of silly.
Dispatch room, big ass.
Okay. Okay.
Send it.
No.
I am 1041.
You're going to shoot at it.
No, 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 no.
What? It's my tradition.
Guys, we got a lot of stuff going.
No, not the no. We can. Maybe the metal door in the back.
Ooh, okay.
Oh God, I'm so gonna go to jail. Wait, I have an idea.
I could probably whip something up, maybe. There's free gumballs though.
Give me an English breakfast tea, I'll be happy to be there.
So like this one? No, the small one.
Let's take the double one because then you can join me. Get out here.
Just give me a second. I definitely don't need to do something real quick here. Dispatch from Wookie Lemon. Ignore shots fired up in Polito.
You ready?
Sure.
Aim and then shoot when you're ready.
Okay.
I go first.
Wow.
on, put some power into
I
it.
shot a smiley.
Empty it. I see. But usually we are drunk when we are doing this, so we don't see what the hell we are hitting.
It's fair. It's fair. Wow.
I know, right?
Let me just. Any other signs? No, no, we're good. We're good. They're
EMS from PD.
Yeah.
Can we get you on North Los Santos Freeway? Holden jumped out of our vehicle while we were driving.
10-4, we'll have you en route.
Was that her? There's no bullet coming through the door. Must have been dead before.
I mean, it's just an officer.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. It's like yeah.
Did we do something bad, Bush?
No. 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 No.
Gates will swing by Bolingbrook for the 1060s.
Oh. Ew, he's stripping.
No, that's nothing. There's nothing here. Nothing at all. No, nothing.
There you go. Fuck the LSPD.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. You got a mop or something? Wait, I think there is one. What? Wait.
Gotcha 95? I don't know.
Dispatch 6 Ranger 17, 1041.
Oh, just depleting. You know, it's
I don't think we're gonna get rid of this in the floor here.
It's it's fine, but you know the cranberry juice and the strawberry marmalade here that kind of
I think that stain is gonna stay here.
I mean that's just the you know with the concrete with it's definitely not like some sort of stomach acid or something that was.
I think that's blood.
No, that's just no. It's fine. It's all fine.
Okay. I mean, it's fine. Those things usually never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we couldn't shoot at the neighbor's house anymore.
I thought you said you were using plate. Oh no, wait. Yeah, that's afterwards. Okay. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how we shot Bill.
What a fun tradition that we're never gonna talk about anymore.
What about next year?
Yeah, maybe next year. You know, we're just gonna meet up here, right here, next year, same time, and then you know, it's just gonna be a tradition. You know, between you and me.
I mean, with the amount of people who has been getting hurt from this tradition, it's kind of a tradition now.
Okay. That's fine.
Grape Seed 69.
Yeah.
41. Hello, everybody.
Perfect and clean. Yeah, we're good. I mean, great tradition, Becca. You're yeah. Great. Yes. Oh, also, have you seen the whiteboard?
No.
Kelsey has been working
PD
hard.
from dispatch. That ping that was just posted to 311 by Juan Problemo. He needs help opening his car.
Oh, have you told him to
Never
try
mind bike.
the dog?
Wow.
Oh.
Look at the kill tally
I mean,
Key is
on the
broken.
bottom left.
I mean, that's just a bike off the street.
Oh my
in
God.
eyes.
Please won't forget.
That number is wrong.
Sir, what is wrong?
That number.
It probably needs to be higher, like one more
Yep.
at least from
Exactly.
today. You want to add that?
I can try. Where's the crayon?
It's bottom right. We got some here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But take a red one.
I got the red one.
Okay.
There we go. Gotta make it pretty. Did I do it? Does it look good? A little bit more color.
I thought she would.
I think I did it.
There we go.
What do you think?
I mean, you were at 8. It's kind of low, but hey, it's better than nothing.
Oh, we can go to the neighbor.
No. But yeah, she she included cyan here, up here. It's in the wrong uniform. That's from Vinewood, and as you can see, bear and stuff, and a white bunny for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. I'm not up there.
Well, then we need to make sure that we snag more pictures.
Exactly.
I finally realized
this
that
part.
most
It's
of my
amazing.
problems are due to procrastination. So my resolution this year is to change that once and for all. Great. Starting when? Probably soon. These things shouldn't be rushed.
People need to remember to change the eyes. It's important
Yes.
because the eyes need to be cold if you're using it for a drink. Very important.
I think it's more about Daniel's.
I think you can do both. Cooling down
Sure.
the body, and then you have it for a drink too. Don't you love a good drink that is ice cold?
Who is this?
Hey.
Who goes there?
What?
It's Donald Duck. Quack.
Quack.
Wait, who is this?
It's Cyan.
You stole my table.
No, we can share it.
I can't believe you didn't ask me.
I asked, and people said it's no one's table. So I'm like, okay.
I'm no one.
They said
Wow,
it belongs.
Cyan.
It does,
Why-
it's
how
not
could you?
claimed. That's not what I said.
I've been no one. You said that.
No.
Why would you do
I
this to
said
Becca?
it's not claimed by anybody. That was the context behind that sentence, not anything else that you want to construe out of it.
I'm just an anybody. I'm not
Wow.
special.
It's not what I said.
Might have to. You know when I said you need to get that training, that sensibility training. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if I can forgive you on this day, just before New Year.
Dispatch CEG-92 operating in a G.
No, I'm sorry. I don't even have food that I can offer you as an apology.
You think you can just give me food to make me happy?
No, but it's like a good fate sign.
How is that a good fate?
Because food is nice, everybody likes food.
You just assuming I like food? I will forgive you for being this evil?
Hold on, I thought it was well established that everybody in PBSD likes food.
You're calling us fat?
How dare
Hey.
you? I can't believe him.
Yeah, you've fallen off. Also, for no particular reason, I need to grab some ammo, and it's I wouldn't know why I'm running low on ammo.
No, it's always good to have enough ammo on you because you, as my partner Bill used to say, you never know.
Maybe you, but
Sorry, what?
We just celebrated New Year.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're tripling up and going on duty.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I mean, okay. Well then, let's grab Becca's car. You want to drive, Becca? I heard you're an excellent driver.
Sounds good to me.
I have been training.
It's good.
Oh yeah, remember seatbelts because that's a thing in this car. Very important.
Very important, yes.
Yeah. Can we stop by a food place that isn't the whatever they call it in Toledo?
Sure, where do you want to go to?
I don't know. What else is open? Wong Dong's open in Sandy.
We can go there.
Nice. Oh, Burger Shop might be open.
Yeah, those people charged me $230 something for a wax. And I only have $600 in my bank account.
Oh.
Jesus.
You need some money?
Expensive.
I might.
Okay, you just let me know.
Okay.
So, I've good news and bad news. Austin is doing fine.
Okay.
Ron...
Is that the bad news?
No, that's good news. The bad news is Austin lost her left arm, left her lost arm, because a shark mangled the arm and was not salvageable. But
Jesus!
Ron swam out through shark-infested waters to save Austin. So you know,
Hero, absolute Giga Chan hero.
yeah.
What does that
And
mean?
What, Giga Chan?
Yeah, what does that mean?
So it's like youth, yeah, young people term type of thing, right? When they're like really cool and awesome and amazing and like fearless sometimes.
So you call them a big Chad?
Yeah. One would say a Giga Chan.
I don't get it.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't get it why it's called like that either, but I know it's used that way, so you know.
Huh. That sounds kind of weird. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
EMS from PD could use a unit here at the Calais construction site. We got a old gentleman here.
10-9.
oh, some of Highway are probably gonna get arrested today.
What? Wait, what?
The FAB is gonna claim or reclaim the news building.
Sorry. Could use 52's Calais Avenue construction site.
Oh. Well.
At 10-4-76.
Whose side are we on that one? FIB or?
I don't really care. I think it's Highways building, so. I mean, FIB has a like a 60 storage high skyscraper in the city with a underground whatever.
Yeah, I saw the underground. Oh, wow, anyone here? I guess not.
No, it says it's closed.
Yeah.
If you look at the
burger shop
phone
maybe.
thingy.
What'd you say? 10.
Lucky 14, 10
Oh boy, it's gonna be an interesting moment, that's for sure.
The 52 at Calais here, they doesn't have a pulse scanner.
Hello.
I mean, I feel like there's nobody working.
Anyone here? Hey man, can you make me a burger and soda?
I mean, technically not on True Oaks, sir. Also, hello. Also, this is not EFT that you're hearing in the background. Clearly not.